Let us see. Can we get the links that I need to get? There it is. And there's that. Swap over to this. Grab this, put that there. Congrats, Billy, congrats. I am not in game right now. I had to close the game because I have to restart the game to not lag to shit right now. Seems to just be like I don't know what it is. Since the update, if you leave the game on overnight for whatever error code 101, what? It's always fun to get an error code in this game. Try this again. There we go, and this time it just worked. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay, all of these things are good. Anytime now Maplestory are open. There we go. Okay, to Kronos, we're gonna log into the AB to do its necessary things, and then
Places you weren't doing those.
I said I have to do the monster parks.
Oh, you're doing that on EV?
Yeah. Hello, Smart. How you doing? Oh man, my energy today, I don't know what it is. I just bleh. That's what the feeling from yesterday was. I just felt like shit apparently. Hopefully by tomorrow I just sleep well. Sad about your secondary, but it's still better than what you had. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. One of my which character was it? I can't remember which character it is that has my 32 attack, 12% attack, and 9% attack. Pretty sure that's on my Cadena. You can imagine my frustration when that happened.
I mean, I double attack and then plus 32 magic attack right now. So I'll use it. Feels bad. What are you gonna do with your gold, by the way, or Miso? Are you waiting for next
Cube.
week's notes?
Cube.
Oh, your cube probably been dropped, so.
Well, I might tap today because it's 30% off to get the items to at least 17.
Oh shit, that's today, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna cube that stuff, or not cube, but tap that stuff. Once that's done, which we might tap to 18s on some of them and just see. I'm probably gonna just zero out on the 30%. Why am I popping Boss Slayer on Monster Park? Because I just clicked all the buffs because they're free and I didn't even think about it.
I mean, Monster Park still has a boss.
Does
The last guy.
Is that even considered a boss? I guess it is, right? I don't know.
assume it would.
I don't know. I don't think it does shit. I just popped all three because I don't even think about it when I go to pop them now. It's not because I actually think it does something. I just do it because, well, I'm on that menu. If this was previously when it would have a 30-minute cooldown or however long it was, or 40-minute cooldown, what an hour-long cooldown, it was
It
ridiculous.
was an hour. It was an hour.
Then I would care, but in this day and age of 5-minute cooldown, 30-minute duration, we just press the button and we just go. Going to go on a bit of bossing on your main. Good luck, Smart. Good luck. How's my Sunday been? Not so great, because I feel like shit. I don't know exactly why I feel like shit either. I'm just like, bah. Don't feel great. I slept good, though. So, hopefully I just wake up tomorrow and everything feels normal and nothing happens. But outside of that, it's been pretty good. I saw the update for Lost Ark. Well, Korean Lost Ark.
Feel it in your heart.
And I don't know how I feel about it, right? Like I don't know what I was expecting from the Korean update for Lost Ark. But I was surprised by how little stuff was actually done, considering everybody's been doing so much. Thought it was gonna be more stuff, but like I'm not really mad. I'm like I knew what I was getting, and they kind of met those expectations. So I'm just like existing, but then I feel like am I just in the minority because the Reddit's like giga dooming right now, and a bunch of players are saying they're quitting. So I'm like, did I miss something? Did I misunderstand something? I don't know. Which feels weird. What about you, Lucas? How's your Sunday been? Yeah, on Lost Ark. Because, like, we're getting a new class. We all knew that was coming. New class looks alright. I wasn't super excited for it in the first place. So I wasn't like, oh my god, I need it to be the best thing ever. And, like, it looks alright. It looks cool. Not necessarily my group of people is, like, quitting, but just, like, it's just a weird feeling right now in the game. And, like, the other stuff that they announced, so we have the new boss coming out. It's going to be a 4-man boss instead of an 8-man. It's a gear reset, no surprise. We kind of all assumed it was going to be a gear reset of some sort. Get us eye level again. They're continuing the trend of having the nightmare mode, or like the super first mode essentially for bosses. So there's going to be a 1710 version for normal, 1730 for hard mode, and 1740 for the first mode. Which, that's the same eye levels as what you need right now for the current raids, so you don't need to tap at all if you're already this eye level for the new content, which is kind of interesting. And obviously it's a gear reset, so you're going to get a bunch of high level once you swap over your gear type of thing. New content stuff has been announced, new storyline stuff. There was a new, like, system for... I didn't fully understand the new system they're releasing, so it's going to be like a new daily system or something, or maybe a weekly system. Of, in the new place you're at, you're going to be fighting these, like, mini-bosses, I guess, and deciding whether to spare or kill them to build out your, like, board. So I guess that gives you benefits and stuff. Like, I don't really fully understand that system. I'll have to see when it comes out in Korea and, like, what's going on with it. And then a bunch of quality of life stuff that's actually pretty nice. Let me read off some of these. Let me pop it open here and just read off some of them, because... to max roll... To the summary, let me scroll down to here. Okay, so... Oh, and for solo mode, Brel and Mortem are being added to solo mode, so that was another thing. But some of the quality of life stuff that I was like, oh, that looks pretty... Well, that's pretty nice. Were... well, Elixirs and Transcendence, so those two systems have been completely removed from the game in a way, because they're just being added to the art grid. So you're just going to get more points and spend on whatever you want for that. So no more cutting elixirs, no more doing transcendence. You just get it, from what I understand. So if you hated those systems, well, they're gone now, in a way. So, Guardian raids are being made significantly smaller maps, so you don't have to travel to them so much. It's kind of like a boss rush, in a way, I guess is what they're saying. Because they remove pheromones. Pheromones have been removed as an item from the game, so the bosses will never run away again. So that was one thing. Guardians now feature a new rotation every week to avoid fighting the same one every day. So you're going to be fighting all the different Guardians, and they're just going to be rotating them instead of it just being... Well, you're on this Guardian now for the foreseeable future. So that was like... It's not necessarily something that I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing, but it is nice because it kind of gets boring fighting the same Guardian, like, especially if you hate the current Guardian. Like, I absolutely despise the 1700 Guardian. I just didn't like Drextalis for some reason, so it was like draining to go fight him. So now that's going to be different every day. That's cool. It's not a major change, like I said, but it's something that's like freshens up the game. Kind of like if we were doing monster parks and it would rotate the map. In this game, that doesn't really work as well of an example, but it's kind of like the only thing you do daily that switches, they could switch up like that. So I'd probably be annoyed if they changed my monster park, because you kind of get used to the rotation. Other things that they did. So they also made it so before Guardians were kind of useless. Like right now, Guardians outside of getting Astro Gems from them is kind of like dead content. They're kind of useless. They're making it so Guardians will also drop gems, so more sources of gems drops, from what I understand, which is good because gems are very important. And it'll incentivize you to actually do your darn Guardians, which is, I can't say no to them actually wanting you to play the game. This Guardian boss fight, yeah, people can't throw cubes, okay, and people can't do stagger checks back then, so mechanical skill checks, oh boy, was that a nightmare. Cubes are being changed yet again. Instead of it being cubes as we know them right now, where it's 4 floors, they're going back to the boss rush style that we had at the initial. Like, before, when cubes were separated and there was 2 things, cubes for like juice mats and then boss rush for the gems, they're going back to the boss rush style from what I understand. So it'll just be go in, kill the bosses, which could be good, could be bad. If it's faster, it's faster. If it's not, well, mess up. Velganos was definitely somebody, like, 90% of the player base skipped Velganos for the, whatchamacallit, for just doing that Guardian. He was the one with the pizza slices, and he is the spawning of the Velganos mechanic. Which, if at this point you can't do, you're in trouble, because, like, every raid has the Velganos mechanic at some point or another. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the only reason people failed that pizza pattern is just because they couldn't look at, like, which way it was rotating at first, you know? Like, until you know the tell for how it rotates, it's not always obvious. But once you learn it, it's, like, super obvious. But people were starting off and could barely play their class, much less pay attention to mechanics. It's like, yeah, I mean, once you know what you're looking for, it's pretty easy. So if you open those peepers and just paid attention to them, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is how it rotates. Simple enough. But like I said, people kind of sucked at the game back in the Velganos era, to say the least. Velganos was considered hard content. There's like 20 plus guides. Yeah, but I feel like most of the people who were playing that game, especially at the start, because there was so many players, there's tons of people who had never even touched an MMO before playing the game. They're not going to look up guides and stuff like that. One of the other quality of life things that they added is repeated actions such as gear honing, karma, gear quality can now be performed in bulk of times 10. So you can times 10 your taps and get through to pity faster or get it done faster. Which is very nice. Gate of Paradise? Yeah, Gate of Paradise was a nightmare. People could not do that gate. Oh, I have an Absol weapon that's about to time out. I guess I gotta go put that on. Do I even care about an Absol weapon, though? Has an Arcane, has an Arcane, has an Absol already. Has a fake Arcane. Is there anything I plan on playing in the future that I would want to put this on? No, not particularly. Alright, that Arcane can just... Or that, Absol can just time out and I don't really care. Hooray as well was the most I saw people fucking up mechanics. Yeah, both of those contents were something special. Oh, and if you hate ability stones, now they can be faceted with the smart facet feature, which uses AI to select the optimal choice based on the scenario after each faceting attempt. Is that going to be good or not? I don't know. I'm not going to use it because I like tapping my stones. Are people going to use the AI to tap their stones? Hell yes, some people must be ecstatic for that. And that's pretty much all the stuff. So, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I want to test this. Test. Because I need to see if this chat, how this chat behaves with my new little box I made so that you can actually see the chat when it's on screen. Okay, why is this being so finicky right now? How far does this go up? Okay. That's pretty good, honestly. It fits the whole chat box and stuff, so it'll be good. And now we do the dailies and stuff on this character, then after the dailies are done, we go straight into whapping for the rest of the day. Well, I said the rest of the day, till reset, pretty much. Do I care about doing all these random bosses today, other than... I'm just gonna do Arcarium and Golux. Alright, Arcarium and Golux, can you drop me some gear?
Still blind to the difference between courage and carelessness.
Splinter.
Stabby, 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 stab, 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 stab. Stabbed. No Dominator, but that's fine. That's fine. We want a superior belt. Can we get the superior belt? That's a Kana on this server. Holy shit, I gotta inspect you. 235 Kana. Hello, VVB. How you doing?
As flowers and flowers.
Can we get a superior belt? Nothing. Unfortunate. And we're like a day away from getting 700 coins to be able to buy a ring or a pendant. Okay, that's the two bosses I want to do there. We got the day. Oh, I also have to do Monster Park Extreme and Monster Parks. Let's go do those first. The channel 1. Oh shit, it's Night Snake. Haven't seen him on in a while. And I have the hiccups. Dun, 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 dun. We did it! We're into the monster park. Will I get lucky? Will this be a spawn that is actually mobs? Yes. Yes, it will be. Nice. I guess I could just do this.
Sings. The heart cuts.
I was like, man, that's gonna be annoying to be jumping up and down, but problem solved. We have the Orb of Doom.
Splinter.
It's for mobs. Not mid, top left.
Awaken, my heart. A crimson spray. Here's
We did it! Alright, so how much XP am I gonna get from this? I'm at 37... 38% essentially. 47%. Just a bit of XP. And now we do... Wait, did I buy my Monster Park tickets? Was I smart enough to do this beforehand? No. Did it on the other server? Do the Monster Park tickets. Monster. 6 tickets. And with these 6 tickets, we will go into the Monster Park and gain a bunch of XP. Oh. I gotta do this. There we go.
Splinter.
I thought VB came in, said words, no follow-up response today. Just the one message and then poof.
Scatter.
So tomorrow we're doing our bossing, Billy?
We could do it tomorrow or tonight after reset. Either you're sick though, so probably don't want to do
I'm
tonight.
not
Yeah.
really sick, but I just don't feel great, so we'll probably just do it tomorrow. Shouldn't be that bad. Like we have to do
Okay.
Black Mage, so.
I mean, we can.
We can, but we don't have to. You know, we can.
He should be fine. Last time we did it, it only took us 2 attempts.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll do the bossing, see what it ends. Maybe it's just a Tuesday affair that we go kill Black Mage.
Devour.
Because that will be the last thing we do that day. Surely he dropped some arcanes this time for one of us. Surely.
I haven't gotten it. Like, our arcane drops are actually like disgustingly shit.
For 3 characters and the amount of arcanes that we see, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. 6 attempts, we see not even one a week. Like we don't even have that ratio of at least 1 a week, which is insane.
But I've gotten 1 in 4 weeks.
Well, I'm just saying that's
2
what I
on
mean.
the
Like,
Ren though.
that's what I mean. Like we just don't. Well, actually, I have gone 1 on the Ren too. We've both gone at least 1 on the Ren, but it's been multiple weeks. But it's kind of crazy that we, across all our characters together, it's like we can't even average out 1 a week sometimes. Because those are just personal drops, so it's either going to drop for you or it's not. It doesn't really care
Yeah.
about anything. So it's not even like, oh, if you did it solo, you had... No, nope, it doesn't matter. It is not a pitch drop. Honestly, when you actually look at how much stuff is just personal, like, not personal loot, but, like, how many things actually drop from the boss that you fight over, there's really not that much stuff when you come down to it.
Not really, no. Also, the Ren Discord.
What's up?
So you know how you said like 9 uses of the invul? So it doesn't work exactly like that. You use one, then within the next 30 seconds you have to use it again, or
Yeah.
it just poops.
Yeah, that
And
was
you do
really
that
sad.
twice. Oh, I thought it
That's
was
you
just like
misunderstanding.
9.
No.
That means we got to get out of Black Mage in 6 minutes, or we won't have an invul for the FMA. Because we can shift, then we can use ascent, then shift, then ascent, then shift, then ascent. Then shift. 7 minutes.
And the other thing is, Billy, is that not all of them are gonna need the thing, because it could be the bottom one where you float above it.
You're not wrong, but for some reason that one's really rare.
That is not true.
Splinter. Scatter. Dance.
Let's see, how much XP am I going to be up to after all of this stuff? Because I did forget that you did all this stuff, so I was like, how the hell did he pull ahead so ahead of me? And then I'm like, oh yeah, well, when you do all this stuff that gives you a bunch of XP, that also helps your whole level up process.
I did do my monster perk extreme as well.
Yeah, well, I just did my extreme, so.
I have not done Angler.
Angler doesn't really give that much, it's like a couple percent it feels like, for these levels.
It's mostly for the solar fragments.
Yeah, you're mostly doing that for other reasons than XP. It's still XP, don't get me wrong, like it's still, you're still making XP and it's good to do, but if your only intention is XP, well, you probably still just do it if your only intention was XP, because the XP from it is like equivalent to quite a bit of farming still.
Dance.
What level is Lucas up to? He level up, he's 277. In his boss gear at 50 million combat power, just chilling there. Jesus. How much money do I have right now on me? 4 bill? No, 2.5 bill. Oh, Starry. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Watching the football game? Now, if you're in EU, Starry is actually talking about American football, is what I'd assume. I don't really watch sports, so I assume there's just, let me go look at this here. Yes. Definitely quite a few. I love the fact that people are like, so what do we name these sports? I'll just name it the same thing. It's called football and football, but they're two different, entirely different things. Gotta love the English language for that one, boys and girls. Gotta love it. I don't really get why it got called, like... Huh. Well, I'm Canadian, so it's still called soccer up here, but I don't really understand why we named it soccer, because we came from Europe in the first place. So why would we decide to name it something different over here randomly? Unless soccer did, or unless football didn't exist
Splinter.
back in that time period. Probably, I don't know when that got made, honestly. Huh. Okay, it's been around for a long time, so we definitely would have known about it. So why did we decide to call it soccer over here instead of just keeping it football? And why did Americans decide to call that football? Can't really explain that one. Don't know why it's like that. Don't think I'll ever figure it out, really.
Years uncounted.
Alright, was that my last monster part, or did I have one more? Was my last monster park. Alright, well I'm up to 61% after my monster parks and my monster park extreme. And now I got the dailies to go do. And then after that, it's back to the WAP. Oh, I also didn't do Ursus yet, so let's go do Ursus real quick. No reason to miss out on some mesos, and then we tap some stuff. I love the first thing I do when I get into an Ursus is just be instantly pushed away by a Ursus. Damn, I was the first one in queue. I'm too quick. Well, I got slapped, and then I didn't get eaten, so I'm not in the mouth. So I get to do damage. I also see a Kana event. Interesting. That's because we do what we want in NA. It's called the World Series of Baseball too, and there ain't no teams outside of NA. If anyone cares, they can make their own leagues, which they do. Oops. Did you look at all the quality of life stuff, Raz? Coming up for Lost Ark? With the max roll, like, TLDR, all the summarized notes for the stuff? I can imagine you're pretty happy about one of the changes. You just watched Memo? I don't know what Memo went over. But if I go... Here we go. Let me give you the link here. But apparently you can use AI to cut your stones now in the upcoming patch. So you'll never have to cut a stone again. At least from what it seemed like as the summary, it's like literally the AI will just auto cut the stones. So who knows how that'll work out. Hello, Sally. Well, because, like, I think if you follow the logical thing, right, to get a 9-7, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really understand how, because, like, you're still going to tap the same way. Like, the AI is going to just tap it the most efficient way it can do. So, will it get you a 9-7? Probably the same rate as what a human would do, I don't know. From this single day, though, Sawi, I am almost leveled up, so... Well, eventually it has to hit the 25s on blues, Raz. So... Because it will finish all the red taps and then be like, alright, well, the only thing left I can do to tap is blues, so it'll still be able to hit the 9-7s. Or 10-6. Do I activate this rune right now? It is just a rune of giants. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, because it also is rune day, so... The faster I cycle the runes, the better it is. I'd say my rune day has been pretty successful so far. Maybe I could have grinded a bit more, but I am very satisfied with the experience I've gotten from it, and I still have another 2 hours to go. Hello, Notestone. I don't know why I was looking at my thing like, oh god, I gotta turn off my procs, as if I didn't do that yesterday by fully using them all. Where are we at in the herb basket here? So herb basket 14 and 5.
Splinter. Dance.
Yeah, the lobby competitive PvP is a rough thing in that game for a lot of people. I'm surprised it's not a higher priority, but I also don't know how hard it would be to make a bot that actually plays the game and can do shit. I mean, I guess you just make them invulnerable though so they can't die. And that solves like 90% of the issues of what I'm saying. Like, they'll just do their DPS and do their things. Unfortunate, Starry.
Dance.
Like, the only thing I could see that it making them invulnerable would be a bad thing in a way is just like, if you actually need to position somewhere and like you're a new player, like I guess you would just figure it out though and just keep going. I don't know. AI teammates is like doesn't seem that hard to set up, but also don't know what they're trying to do with the AI teammates and how they want to make it work. Billy is the quietest Billy has ever been because he's zoned out, locked into the grind.
I'm watching One Piece.
Like I said, zoned out, locked into the grind.
I don't know if I'm gonna WAP again after this one. I might.
Dreaming of a Super Bowl containing the Battle of the Beltways. Yeah, the Guardian dropping gems was, like I said. Well, I think the bigger change for Guardians is that
Splinter.
Wait, they don't drop gems anymore?
the Guardians never drop gems in the first place.
It was always Chaos Dungeons only. Oh, it was always Chaos Dungeons
Only
only.
Chaos Dungeons will drop that. So,
Dude, they
the
drop
Guardian
them now?
maps are becoming smaller. Pheromones are removed from the game, so that means they're never running away. So pheromone, like, that's the thing. And two, or well, I guess three technically. Three, the big thing will be, they rotate the Guardian you fight every week. Or maybe every day, I'm not sure how.
Wait,
So
what do you
instead
mean
of,
by that? Like, you could fight an older one? Like
yeah,
a way
like it'll
older
just
one?
be rotating between Guardians. So, you know, right now if I'm 1700, I'm fighting Drextalis every single day until I'm a higher eye level. Now it would be, you might fight Drex, you might fight one of the other Guardians. You're going to be fighting one of the other Guardians most of the time, though. And just rotate
You
Guardians.
might fight Light Lion?
Who knows? I don't know what the range of what they plan on putting, so it could be all the Guardians, it could be none, almost. It could just be a certain range. But either way, at least you're fighting different Guardians and keeping it fresh compared to before.
I guess that's gonna be hilarious if you guys gotta fight Light Lion, though. Every, like, 2 months, you just get a day of Light Lion, and it's like, well, the Guardians are over for today.
I don't know. None of the Guardians are that particularly threatening. They're all very simple and basic mechanics.
That one requires people to do things, though, to break the barrier, or you just
You can
die.
solo it pretty much.
Don't you require 2 people
No,
to not be shit?
no.
I thought that one require 2 people?
No,
How sure are you?
100%. You have to chuck in 2 cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you break 2 things, you chuck in the cubes, you're done. Like, I've soloed it many times when I had to do that Guardian randomly for when the weekly Guardian event
Did
was
they make
around.
it easier from when it first came out? I remember it being pretty hard to put in 2.
But, like, either way, none of the Guardians are super threatening. Velganis will give some people nightmares if that one makes a return, but people kind of know the Velganis mechanic at this point in time.
That's one everybody ignored, right? Because we were just like, no.
It just wasn't worth it at the time for the effort, because you had to solo it pretty much to do it, and nobody wanted to solo it. How do I always miss 2 mobs in Choo Choo? What is wrong with the Choo Choo map for me?
Because that has like 22 mobs, so it's always 98.
Yeah, but like, why do I always
Or
leave before?
Not 22.
I always leave before I finish it. It's the only map I do it on every time consistently. I think it's because something else pops up that completes at that time, and then I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not actually done. Okay, well, there's supposed to be the 30% off, right? So,
I think I'm going to ignore that. I believe in the Shining Star Force that's going to happen.
there is no 30% off.
Right now? Is that next week?
Maplestory news.
I have it open. That's next week.
Why did people keep telling me that was today? You guys made gaslit the shit out of me and made me think it was today.
MVP. Maple Shine. Channel 60. 35, so 4 minutes. Sure, I'll
Okay,
take
well, I
one.
guess I'm going over there to do this. I
Change
guess.
channel now.
Just gonna go over there and
Oh my
wait.
god, it's this motherfucker again.
Oh, it's Rensuya. Oh, it is. Oh boy.
Yeah,
I
there's
got
not much
gaslit into
hope.
believing that was today. Oh.
You said it and like, I wasn't gonna say no because I didn't really care enough because I wasn't gonna use it, but I did question it.
Then question it enough. I asked you multiple times and you told me it was today.
I just agreed with you saying it. What? I did not say it was.
You fucking this gaslighter. I'm done with you right now.
I don't give a shit about it. I wouldn't have said it was today.
I asked you multiple times. I'm like, is it today or the next one? And you said it was today. Is there an MVP train going on in Kronos?
I'm getting gaslit right now.
Sadly, for my title, I'm on the Challenger World right now. I should have made that clearer. So I don't know if there's an MVP train going on in Kronos right now, Oath GMS. Right now, there's an MVP going on in Channel 60 of Challenger World. Let's see. Can I quickly figure out if there's an MVP on the other server? Yeah, not looking good on the whole stream title things right now. Yeah, and I don't know anybody who I'd be able to ask to see if there's an MVP train going on in Kronos right now.
This guy normally does make a train of it.
Well, yeah, but this is
Although
for,
he also
this is
causes
for
griefing.
Challenger Worlds, so
Yeah.
not for Kronos.
Less than a minute, Ren.
I'm already on the map AFK here. So I have nothing else to do. Guess I'm just gonna buy cubes with the muscles I'm making from this. Surely I hit double drop. Surely.
Let's go to Shrine. Hug the left side.
How goes your Sunny Sunday oath, though? We may be neighbors, but in terms of sports, we do not care nearly as much as you guys do about football, nor, well, none of the sports compared to you guys as Americans. We care about our hockey, I guess, is like the
Hockey?
closest
Oh,
thing,
well.
but like, even then, we don't go, well, no, the riots happen a lot for hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah, hockey fans are pretty much the same as you guys. But for the rest of the stuff, a little more tame. By a little, I mean a lot more tame, it feels like.
Come on, man. It's gonna be in our 3 to 4 minutes, isn't it? This guy, like...
Big grinding, 3% of 291 is big. Damn, that is a lot of XP. Congrats, that's a lot.
Oh,
A lot of work put in today.
Are you coming to the others?
Hell no, I'm going back to my map, man. Your otters fucking suck.
What?
Damn.
They're so easy.
They're so easy. Yeah, okay, bud.
Oh my god, I'm doing 100%. I am never missing an otter. Even when I'm reapplying shit.
Uh-huh. Even if I don't miss an otter, that map is not easier than this map. Nor is it worth the very little increased gains I get. I need to give more juice to my familiars.
Yeah, I bought new gas today. Currently have 14 in my inventory.
Splinter.
Aside from football, Big Bro is making steaks tonight. Ooh. Nice little meal with the football game. What class do you play, Oath, by the way? Always interested to know the super high level people what class they have decided to main. Because once you're in the 290s, you're pretty committed to the class. You know, like it's not just it's not just like, oh, I just casually got to 290 and it's like easy to do. It's like, nah, that doesn't happen for that class.
Damn. Splinter.
Rank it up. It didn't change.
Splinter.
Your freaking otter failed me.
Splinter.
Are you hating on the otter?
He failed to rank up. He's terrible.
It's because you shit talked him. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't rank up for you either.
Easy rank up. Apparently I found out on Dookie's stream that it is apparently the rate to getting a boss damage familiar is 1 in 60.
I see.
Is what they were saying on that. How true is that? I don't know. I heard it on a stream.
Sounds about right.
Outlines my character in red. Meso drop rate boost 60%.
Scatter.
Yeah, Otter, that's not exactly a useful stat for anything, so unfortunately you're just existing. You're cool to have on for now because I'm just randomly red, but back to the cranes.
Splinter.
Not like you really need more boss familiars, Mr. 80% boss already.
No, you don't lie. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even one hybrid one. That's good.
Splinter.
There's flat 80 boss. The other two stats are useless.
Wow. You don't deserve any luck with the way you talk about stuff.
Sword.
And yet you get incredibly lucky in some ways.
All the on this fucking character.
Dance.
But you didn't love the Adele, so of course the Adele didn't love you back.
I mean, the Adele's actually got my only other boss damage. My Lumi doesn't have one.
Dance.
Well, you're changing from the Loomies, so... Oh, God.
Splinter. Dance.
My Adele just didn't get the 100% item drop.
You can always.
I'd rather that over the boss damage you got.
Hello, Desson. I quite enjoy Ren. It's a very fun class. Feels super great to boss with. Mobbing with it, super easy. They definitely made a very fun class. What about you, Destin? Chillin'? Nice.
Splinter.
Potentially new main for me? We'll see what ends up happening. It's gonna be pretty up there in terms of levels. Probably won't be going as hard on the grinding once I hit 280 on this character. So it's gonna be my second 280. It's already got as much eternal... Well, actually no, it's one it's one pitch drop behind my Cadena right now, because this thing got an Endless Torment straight off the bat. First week of this character existing, it got a pitch drop, so that was a surprise. It's gonna be the first character I solo Black Mage on. Cadena Black Mage is just rough. I don't know what to tell people. Compared to, like... I did Ren Black Mage in a party last week, and, like, this character was, ducking is a little bit easier on this class than trying to do shit on my Cadena, is all I gotta say, okay? I'll have to see. I'm pretty undecided right now, but it is a very solid, like, class to just play and learn the game with, and just, like, to be able to do bossing on.
My cutting edge. Scatter.
You parked at 275 for your Challenger World character? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people are gonna, well, a lot of people just getting to Diamond and being done with the Challenger World is, like, their goals.
The sword sings. The heart.
Diamond was pretty easy to reach, all things considered. Like, people were Diamond week 1 of the server, pretty much. That was, like, kind of insane. So I guess some people were also Diamond last Challenger World with their Bowmasters and stuff like that, but just felt like this one was a lot easier. Due to the fact that you didn't have to go nearly as hard as those people did. And, like, getting the Diamond over the course of the entire Challenger World is not too hard. What about you? Your Ren just going to be a 275 mule? Is it going to become a champion? A Legion champ? Or is it just going to sit there?
Dance. Dance. Splinter.
Oh, you made a Lin and not a Ren.
Dance.
Have you made a Ren on the main server just to get its Legion block and Legion effect, or...
Scatter.
I see. Will do in the future? Yeah, makes sense. Well, technically you can just use one of those level 30 potions on it, can't you? Or the level 200 potions. I don't think there's any restriction on those, so technically you just pop one of those potions, boom, you're a level 200 Ren.
Splinter. Dance.
Oh boy, VVB has returned. What wild thing is VVB gonna say now?
The sword sings. The heart cuts.
He's watching a Maplestory stream and there's a bunch of Maplestory players. I wonder what the MS stands for. Ah yes, the very, very little known magnet spike from the game called Frontier. Monster Hunter Frontier. Yes, yes. VVB. For sure that's what it's gonna stand for. You freaking Monster Hunter brained buffoon. Oh shit, there's a rune. And that's another go of clockwork. So we have 5 of those left to use, and then after that it's just hex booster time for all of them. Oh yeah, don't forget, Bill, you need to go before reset for the things. Because I believe they delete... Oh no, it's 12-8, never mind. Is that a reset time? Yeah, these are disappearing at reset. So, you don't want to lose the guild castle materials that we have farmed, and you want to put them in the guild castle.
A crimson spray.
You burnt PVC. If hypothetically, just hypothetically, you accidentally burned PVC, what would I do? Well, you kind of fucked up, VV, is the TLDR. I don't know how else to put it. Good luck, have fun, get the fuck out of the area, and run for your lives, because, you know, toxic fumes are toxic fumes, and, you have royally fucked up. On a serious note, honestly, if that was the situation I'm in, I don't know what I'd honestly, like, get the hell out of there, put out the, well, step 1, put out the fire, step 2, get the hell out of there, and just, like, fumigate the house, I don't know, let the house air out. Get the heck out of the fact that you just burned something super toxic. Is that what you did yesterday? If you had a nickel for every time you've accidentally made chlorine gas, you'd have 2 nickels. What the what happened the first? How? How'd you make it the first time? What happened? The fact that you managed to do this twice is actually impressive. You mixed chemicals while cleaning your toilet. Genius. Genius. Okay.
You can always run.
So VVB should never be in charge of house renovations ever. Gotcha. Or cleaning in general. There was no warning on the toilet. Yeah, but isn't it quite known that you don't mix any chemicals together when doing cleaning stuff?
Splinter.
Unless otherwise clearly stated. I don't know. Seems like a good idea to not mix the chemicals together ever.
The sword sings. The heart cuts.
Not all toilet descalers make chlorine gas combined with bleach. No, but again, I'm trying to think of times when I've had to use any cleaning products that I had to mix together for any purpose. Billy, have you ever had to clean something and mix 2 different, like, cleaning products together to get the effect you want? You ever done that?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically made chlorine gas before. That was in a chemistry lab under a fume hood.
I mean, we've done a lot of things in chemistry labs and learned about a lot of stuff, okay? It's a little different than, whoops, I accidentally made it at home through unintentional means. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm not at my sister's house because of course I am. Yeah, what are you gonna steal from her this time? In your time of need, you're probably gonna yoink something from her as usual. You know, the game must continue between you two. I don't know if I call it much of a game, but
I mean, just take nothing, and she'll never find out what it is. She'll be so confused.
yeah, I don't think that's how this game gets played. Based on the shit that gets stolen.
Scatter. Dance. Splinter.
I've had his response to what you said of take nothing was just, fuck no. Just like, no, that's not an option.
I sort of figured.
Dance.
Heads would roll instead of that option, Dookie.
Splinter.
Most of the left shoes.
Dance.
You guys are fucked up, man. That's all I gotta say.
Scatter.
So what'd you steal from her? Oh, just a couple left shoes. Just the left? Yeah, just a couple left shoes. I'd be so annoyed with you people. Is it even Mystic Door I need? That is Mystic Door. Pretty sure. Well, I'm just gonna craft one because I don't actually know how many of them I need right now. It is almost leveled up to max, so. If you take both shoes, that's straight up bully. Honestly, I think if somebody stole just one of my shoes, I'd be worse than if they just stole the whole damn thing. By like a ton worse. What do you think, Billy? If I stole your left shoe, and just the left shoe, would you be more pissed, or if I stole both shoes?
I'd definitely be more pissed with the one.
I'd be more pissed
100%.
about it. Taking the left is inconvenient? What do you mean inconvenient?
Are they gonna
guys just
hop at
walk-
you?
Do you guys just walk bare feet in the desert, or what? Is that just a thing over there? Because if you took just my shoe, and I live in Canada, there's gonna be fists coming for your head soon. Be pissed.
Especially right now in winter.
Yeah, I'd be absolutely livid. I'd be like, where the fuck's my shoe?
It was actually pretty fucking cold this morning. Gotta start turning the car on in the morning again before I take her.
So VB's in defeat. Things I didn't need to know, but I've learned in my life. Gotcha.
The fact that you're taking your sister's shoe after saying that is worrying.
It's either all the left shoes or one of the sock pairs. Honestly, you guys are such sadistic people to each other. I'm amazed you guys still, like, talk to each other. Congrats, Smart, on your Commanding Force earring. Congrats, congrats. Is that your first pitched on that character, or is it, multiple at this point? Second, alright, alright. Still, sadly for you, the Commanding Force earring is a, to be used in the very far future type of situation for that pitched.
He can just send it and,
Oh, I mean, yeah, you just send it and see what happens, but you can't wear it. You can't wear it.
You can technically wear it right now. It's not like you have another earring for another, like, what?
I don't think
20
it's on the
days?
main server, he's on Kronos.
Oh, if it's on main server, yeah, you send it. Can't use it.
Luckily, she doesn't understand English and can't hear me planning my extremely masterful plan. This guy. She's more evil, sir? Alright, what has she done to you to be considered more evil? I'm curious at this point. I want to... Give me the backstory to this. Yanfei is up, by the way. How long is it up for, Raz?
The sword sings. The heart cuts. Scatter!
Okay, that's level 30, that's level 30. So the only things if I really wanted to level them is Urna Nova and Lotus Flower. Four hours, 30 minutes. Okay. When you first rented your apartment, she took the entire shoes locker.
The heart cuts.
What the fuck is wrong with you two? I don't have any, like, I don't even know how to, like... What?
Splinter.
What did you two do to each other to... This is just how you guys treat each other? What happened in your childhood? Hey Billy, you ever gonna steal stuff from your sister when she inevitably moves out? Or is she gonna steal stuff from you when you inevitably move out?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know.
think I really need anything from that. So, you
I
know.
don't think I want any of this. I mean, Rouse will be good. Jesus. Used to share clothes, okay.
Splinter.
And it slowly evolved into legal robbery. You guys took the what is yours is mine quite literally. Seriously though, baby, your life is like a freaking anime show. There's always something going on. Something always happens in your life. You lead a very exciting life. Has the 1 a.m. Singer popped back up yet? I ever watched Final Fantasy 14 shorts by the player called Denmo? Yeah, I've watched his like music videos and some of his stuff. Also, welcome to the stream, Nick. At least I'm pretty sure Denmo is one. 1 a.m. guy got beaten up by neighbors. I was wondering when that would happen. Let's go to YouTube. Denmo FF14. Yeah, Denmo McStronghuge. Proc Manville sends you a message. You better watch out. That is a terrifying message.
Scatter.
Is there another rune? Not another rune for this set of things. Are we gonna get another VIP? Or MVP?
Scatter.
VIP, MVP, too many freaking like acronyms for XP buffs in this game.
I figured out what the Tower of Oz is used for, by the way. So, if you're ranked in Tower of Oz, like
A crimson
top
spray.
1 to 30, you get extra MVPs that are atmospheric for every week.
I see.
Like, first rank guy gets 20 atmospherics.
I
Because I
see.
went to one today and I was like, what the fuck is Alina's blessing
A
bullshit?
sword
And
sings.
that's
A
what they're
heart
called
cuts.
when you get over from there.
Well, I know if you rank in Mugong for the dojo, you also get some
Yeah.
atmospherics.
I wonder if we could rank right now.
Or Rens. Do you really think we're gonna be the highest ranked Rens?
My combat power is pretty high because of Blackheart and double boss spam.
Dear.
People probably rent gear for that shit. Never mind. I'm not renting gear.
It's like
Maybe next week I'll try it.
highest is 48th floor. I've actually never been. I don't really do like the dojo thing. Like I don't do it, so I've never actually really attempted this that much. That's the one that's the funny one of him getting chased across Limsa Lo Minza by in various Christmas costumes to a funny song. He has a lot of good videos, honestly. I wish he made more content, but he just kind of makes like a few videos a year. That's high enough for web tech by the Switch Axe tech. Jeez. VVB's brain. Hard coded for Monster Hunter information, nothing else. Everything relates to Monster Hunter in some way to him. It's actually impressive. Oh shit. Makaria got a Mistra's Rage selection box. I'm doing hard Saren.
Splinter.
That means Lucas must have cleared hard Saren.
Scatter.
Have fun with that, VVB. Have fun with that. Also, good luck in your plan to steal the left shoes. I'm curious to hear how that goes the next time you pop up. Oh, and stop making dangerous chemicals in your house, okay? Seriously, that guy lives like one of the most like... Something's always happening in his life at every moment of life. No matter what's... Freaking guy comes singing 1 a.m. He's just existing, suddenly makes a gas, has to leave his house. Then his sister steals his shit, he steals stuff back. That just never ends, there's always a story. Then do it on purpose. Well, you know, you could have fooled me with that one, I don't know.
My cutting edge.
Oh, I did 1/4 of the guild's thing.
Splinter.
You had 250 of each resource?
260.
Jesus.
But we only have one artisan,
Splinter.
so it feels bad. And that was mine too.
Splinter.
Well, technically we have two, so...
Oh, you have one?
No.
Splinter.
Oh. I mean, he has to do it first.
Yeah, he started working on it, he has a whole week to do it, so...
I really don't want to do it. It is worth doing on your main, but like, it's so ass, man. It's actually
I mean,
so
it's
ass.
one of the longest term systems in this game. Bard, I don't think there's anything that comes close to it in terms of, like, length of time before benefit.
Yeah. If you could get Soul Earth Fragments in there, I wouldn't hate it. But the fact that I gotta like do 20 minutes with no Soul Earth Fragments and just like barely any fucking experience just feels horrible.
It's the first thing that makes me contemplate, like, how do I set up a freaking automated way to do this almost to just retap my thing with an auto click or something? Like, it's the only thing I've ever contemplated to try and do that system because it's so ass to do. It's just not fun. And the map sucks. If the map didn't suck and it was at least reasonable,
Scatter.
and like you didn't need to level it up to get to a reasonable map to do the 5,000 mobs a week, it wouldn't be so bad. But like, it's just shit.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
despair.
all around shit.
Dance.
And like, you don't get any benefits from it for so long that it's just like, okay.
Splinter.
And the fact that it's not like an
MVP
account-wide
11.
thing. Like, if it was account-wide and it's just like, okay, you do it, you get it done in the account, but no, it's character individual. Like, that's
The
just
sword
psycho energy.
sings. The heart cuts.
Why does this guy make his MVPs like 35 minutes every time? It's actually so annoying. At least he's on the same channel this time. I guess I'll lap again. Why not, right?
What else are you gonna do if you didn't WAP? That's what I want to ask.
True.
It's like, if you're not gonna do that, what are you gonna do? That's the question I have. I have 20 seconds before I can go over there.
Here. I need
Devour.
shop. 4 of these. Really, you decided not to stack. Okay.
To the corner so I get less lag, because holy moly. Is she wearing the Mitras? Oh, I guess you do have to need. You're gonna have the potential to Mitras either way. It's not like it's just like, oh, you just get to equip it like a book. But technically, even a book might not be equipable right off out of the bat.
Okay, Mithra is emblem, right?
Yeah, Mitra's Rage is an emblem. "30 clicks later, I finally used all the 2 chests I had in my inventory. Third Ring of Restraint, level 4. Is your name Billy? Because that was Billy on his Luminous.
I got way more than 3. Way more than 3. I wish I had that in the ring. I have a level 3 and a level 3 weapon jump right now. So at least I have something in what I transfer.
We got the MVP. Go, go, go.
Splinter.
Can we rank it up to purple? Of course we can. The day I'm gonna be sad is the day I fully pity a purple familiar. That's the day I'll be sad.
The sword sings. The heart cuts.
You had a couple pity, or not full pities, but you had a couple like pretty close to full pities, haven't you? For purples. Rank up your familiar, Billy?
My very first one was either 7 or 9. I can't remember. I
Oh,
deleted
no,
it
not.
Rage.
I'm talking about going to purple, from blue to purple.
Oh, no. I've
You
like
haven't?
failed twice at most there.
Okay.
I got a 4 failed today. It's a unique. As it feels bad.
To my favorite minigame. Who is a wow? Challenger and Challenged. Do you think they're friends, Billy?
What?
The 2 guys' names.
Scatter.
Challenger.
Yeah.
Challenger. And Challenge.
In our channel?
No. In this random boss party that I inspected. 2 people with, 1 letter of
Party.
difference.
No is run.
Where? Which one?
Challenger.
Yeah, you said boss party, right?
Yeah, it's a boss party.
The fuck? I don't see that.
Oh, it might have filled because they were at 5. Yeah, they filled up. It's gone.
Ah.
But yeah, it was Challenger and Challenged.
Probably friends.
I'd assume so with that naming. If not, well, they're soulmates. They were meant to be.
Also, someone's trying to use easy calling right there.
Splinter.
Yep, 70 mil combat power. Going for a party. For easy calling. I mean, people soloed it, but they were like 130, 150 mil to do that, so.
I don't know. I don't think could even do that. That's insane.
Didn't he post the video of him killing it? I don't know.
He did.
Kinda sad I'm not gonna level up today. Thought I would level up, but I just didn't whap long enough today. I'm only gonna have done like 6 hours, well, 7
Did
hours
2
total.
last night. Wait, 7?
Yeah,
You
'cause
only
I'm
started
not-
stream an hour ago. You did 2 yesterday.
Yeah, 4 hours
Seven.
yesterday. I'm doing 2 right
2.
now.
2 yesterday. You gave
And
up.
then I'm
Wait,
gonna do another like whap after that, and then it's gonna be like an hour. Oh, I guess. Well,
you
this
can't
one's
count the 2 hours before reset as today. You only did 2 yesterday.
No, I didn't do 2 hours before reset. I discounted that time. I started from from 7 till okay, it's 3 hours then. 3 hours yesterday, then an additional 2, so 5 hours total right now, and it's gonna end up being 6. Because I did not do 2 hours before reset. Well, I did, but I mean, I'm not counting that.
Splinter.
Because I did 3 hours after reset, because it went till 10. Now I'm doing another 2 hours here, of which that's already been an hour almost. And then it's going to finish before reset. No, this is going to finish right on reset. I hate your reset time, man. I hate daylight savings time.
Yeah, I would way prefer 9:30 reset. This fucking 8:30 bullshit.
FF14 had an interview thing recently. Yeah, I saw something about like mods being allowed or something. There's like a lot of thumbnails about that.
Oh? I mean,
And
recount is sort of allowed, right? Recount is like low-key allowed. Just
No, I'm
can't
not
talk
talking about
it.
FF. I'm talking about FF14, not WoW.
Yeah, FF14. There's a recount in there, right?
Oh, you're just calling the DPS meter that. Okay, I thought you were like talking
Oh,
about the
sorry.
WoW. You just said recount. I thought you were talking about WoW or whatever, and I'm like, eh.
Oh. I mean, that sounds confusing, but yes. Your poor raid leader.
Well, they already use it, right? So like,
Sword sink.
No,
That's-
no, what Raz just said.
yeah, I know, no, but they already have something similar to that people use. It's just a third-party
Oh.
program, so they're just kind of yoinking that and putting it in-game instead of having you go to third-party sites to do it.
A crimson spray. The sword.
By the way,
sinks.
Raz,
The heart
are you playing
caps.
WoW expansion?
I think he said he plans on playing it when it comes out. Probably do some pre-patch stuff when that gets closer to actually being released. And
Wait, think the pre-patch is out.
no, the pre-patch is not out. The like final patch of the tier is out technically, and it's like kind of like a pre-patch event start, but it's just time walking stuff. So it's not the actual pre-patch thing. So technically, it's a good time to start, but it's not actual pre-patch type of stuff. It's got like some of the stuff, but this was mostly for the housing thing, from what I understood, and like just setting up the time walking stuff and starting that up.
You
For the
also
11
got the
weeks.
December 2nd launch date for the expansion's pre-patch. How sure are you that it's not out right now?
They're calling it a pre-patch thing, but there's a bunch of stuff being added like the months before. It's like a fake pre-patch right now.
You can always run.
It's home and shit right now. The homing is out and stuff.
Yeah, but like, when I think of pre-patch, I think of the big event that they always do right before, where there's a whole lead up and all that. And like, yes, there's one of the quest lines, but they said they're adding more to it, so it's like they're piecemealing the pre-patch.
Okay.
The sword sings.
So it's like, yes, it's pre-patch, but it's like if you just go later, you're not missing anything. You're just gonna get the full experience. Is what I understood when I was watching this stuff.
Dance.
I'm gonna just agree with Rin, because I'm not 100% sure, but when I Google when is pre-patch, it says December 2nd, well, what can you do?
Because, like, housing is out, which is one of the big things for their pre-patch, is that, like, housing is started if you've pre-ordered the expansion.
Scatter.
And then, like, mostly it just seems to be the time walking thing, though. Like, you get a little storyline, you have the housing stuff, and then all the time walking stuff that's, like, 11
The
weeks
sword
long.
sings. The heart cuts.
Is there anything else I'm missing? They also have the Legion Remix finishing right now. It's the last, like, couple weeks of the Legion Remix. So, like, if you go do that, you, like, have all the catch-up systems and all that, so you can, like, finish off anything in Legion Remix pretty quickly. So, like, that's another thing that's happening right now.
What is Legion Remix?
You get to go in, meme all the raids, get all the transmogs, get all the items, and then transfer characters to main server with all their required goodies and mounts and pets.
I see. So it's like what they did with the mop. It's the mop
It's the
thing.
same
I
thing as
remember
the
the mop
mop
thing
one,
now. Did they just skip the WAD one, or did they have a WAD remix too?
To be honest, I don't know. Did they skip the WAD one? I didn't really pay attention to...
You can always run.
I didn't pay attention to WoW for a while, so I don't know if they had a WAD remix.
No one wants to play WAD anymore, so they just skipped it.
Well,
That was-
Legion, I think, was one of their more popular expansions, so I'm not surprised that they decided to do that one, but
I like
I'm-
Mop and Legion.
I don't know.
I was
I
thinking
would
WoD,
assume they did WAD, but I'm not sure. Where are the classic servers at? What is the most recent, like, classic, like, experience? Is it
I don't-
Mop that they got to?
No. I think they're going to Mop soon.
I see.
Maybe they've started it, but
The heart
Cody
cuts.
tried to get me to play Mop. And I was like, dude, I don't want to do shop here. I don't want to do a 17-minute raid fight. And that's not the start of Mop is to be. Fucking nightmare.
Like, yes, for all intents and purposes, pre-patch has started, but I think, like, if you go near closer to the end of the pre-patch, you're probably going to get, like, more stuff added. Or maybe I'm wrong, and this is just all we're getting for the pre-patch, and it's just mostly, like, focusing on the time walking thing and, like, the
I
one
think-
little storyline.
I think Shaw of Fear is the only fight in, like, history that if you do the fight, you get it to 50%, then every other, like, attempt goes faster. Because that happens. The first time you do it, it's like, oh, you can do it, so they made it faster. That's how long that fucking fight was. They had to do that.
I mean, 17-minute fight ain't that long, all things considered.
That's what it's sped up to. But, yeah. No, it's ass, Rin. The first 5 minutes, if you're unlucky, you sit there for 5 minutes.
It's one of
literally
those fights
just
where you just don't
Take
get to play
a
the game.
portal and you sit.
Sounds like a badly designed fight for WoW, is what I'm going to get at.
It was. That first tier of Mist was just. Her map was just. Because the other fight, you needed 3 tanks. Like, you needed 3 tanks. There wasn't like a, hey, 3 tanks makes it easier. It's like, yeah, you need them.
WoW had a lot of weird fights. When I look at people when they did this stuff back then, I'm just like, huh. There's a
And-
lot of
and the other
weird,
one-
unique fights.
It did. There were 3 raid tiers at the start. The other raid tier was a fucking joke. Those 2 were like actually hard. The other one was a joke and how easy it was.
That was the one that had
Opera
like
was
the
great.
raw den raid tier, and one
Yes.
of the hardest fights ever was in that raid.
Shen was very hard. And, oh, okay, talk about Anima.
Yeah, I think Anima is considered one of the hardest fights ever
Dude.
made for whatever reason.
I had to take Fade off my bar.
Oh,
so
diamond chest.
that fight, basically
Oh, it's
everybody
purple?
had to tank a little mob, Bryn.
It's purple. I don't mind. Big
That's not
XP.
bad.
You can always run.
176 bill.
Everyone took a little mob, and if their little mob touched another little mob by anybody else, like if you ripped aggro, it was a wipe. 100%. You're dead.
So you got 20 people with a little mob that can't touch each other.
Yeah.
Damn.
You slowly kill those little mobs, and they like go into other mobs. They absorb them, but like, there's a lot of little mobs that are just bombs if you touch them, because they get like 500% attack damage and instantly kill and move speed. So it's like it's a chain reaction. Once someone dies, it's done. And I
yeah, the
pressed
coordination
A.
needed for that is, yeah, good luck, have fun. That's not happening, boys.
I mean, we did it as fucking Plummet or Summit back then, so we idiots could do it. You can do it. But yet again, Fade being a damage reduction, press that, and it's like, oh, right, as my little mob went and murdered someone.
You mean a threat reduction? Yeah.
Yeah, Fade just drops all threat.
You can always run.
So, yeah, that was my one wipe. But it had really, really unique fights, and it was really fun overall.
A
Splinter.
lot
Shen
of people
was the
praise
last-
Mop.
Splinter.
Raiden was a secret boss, but honestly, he was easy. Shen was the real last boss, and he was really fun.
The only thing is, I can see being rough with some of the remakes or remixes nowadays. Like, I mean, from what I understand, the Legion one's a complete joke, though. So if they keep that level of difficulty, it won't matter.
Well,
But
they
like,
make
if
you
they
super
actually had
strong.
difficult stuff and you needed add-ons like we used to, that's not gonna exist anymore.
Blossom in full bloom.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Getting rid of DBM is a design choice. We will see.
We're gonna have to see what happens. Hopefully, like the thing, it more relies on Blizzard actually making fights that you can actually visually comprehend what's going on.
Yeah.
They've gotten a lot better at it, but I'm still worried to see. I'm not gonna be experiencing it, so you guys will have fun with that. But
I'm gonna try M plus in the new expansion.
Splinter.
I hope you like your unit frames.
I use default unit frames forever. When I went back, I did change them because they made it so like they used to be left to right, but now they were up and down. I don't know how to say it better. It was a 4x5 instead of a 5x4, and it pissed me off. So I had to switch. But I use default raid frame forever, and healed with them. As long as they change the fucking shitty ones they have in right now, at least.
I think they're planning on adding like a bunch of customizability to it, so you can like practically do it like add-ons. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
You can always run. Damn.
I'm just curious how the raid schedule is going to be with like the whole raid release and stuff, like how that ends up working out.
I think we talked about those last stream, right?
Yeah, we talked about that already, but I'm still, that's like my biggest, like, between the fact that they're taking out add-ons and just like all that jazz, it's just like,
Crimson spray.
I'm curious how it's going to end up working out with all these things factoring in together at the same time. Not want to be a world first
Yeah.
raider. Do you plan on raiding at all, Billy? Because Raz asked if you plan on raiding. I know you said you just...
Maybe heroic, not mythic. I'm good at M plus.
I guess it seems like you can, for the most part, just do what you do that.
You can. Like, the way they did it, this expansion, there was this currency they could use to upgrade your gear.
The sword
So, like,
sings.
you could get that from rating or M+. You were actually forced to do M+, or you would just be behind at item level, because rating didn't give enough to max out.
I mean, you've always had the Mythic Plus if you're a serious raider, so...
No,
too
it's
surprised.
it's different now. You'd literally be like 5
Well,
item
yeah,
levels
you
down
would,
on average.
yeah, but that was
if you didn't do
always
it.
that was always a thing, Billy. If somebody actually went hard at Mythic Plus and got geared, they would be ahead of you for so long. I don't think Billy's ever hated Mythic Plus. He's not Attila.
I've never loved Mythic Plus.
Should be able to get past 450 Starry. Yeah, I don't know how hard all the floors are in Mulungs and like where you should get based on how strong your character is. Like, I genuinely don't know.
I want to say my Lumi got the... Fuck, I don't remember. No, I think he got the 70. I think 70 was Will?
No idea.
Scatter.
I don't have the
I don't
achievement
know
for
what
going
it was.
past floor 50.
So
So,
Line Maple. Let's see here. Does it show here?
did you find people to run with? Because that's a big difference if so. I think he has Blake and Sean,
Blake and
right?
Sean.
Yeah,
And Ian.
and Ian. Yeah, they have like a 4-man squad.
You want to heal Raz, you know?
I mean, Raz has played everything for Mythic Plus, so
The heart cuts.
he's done DPS, he's done tanky, he's done healing. I don't know which one he preferred the most. What did you prefer most doing when you M plus Raz? Was it tanking or healing? Or was it DPS? Because I know you've had stints as each of them as your druid. I guess it more depends on like what was happening at the time in terms of like, was druid healer good? Was druid tanking good? He kind of just does whatever druid.
Druid healers
He's
are
good
almost
at.
always good.
Not always. That's not good.
Almost always. Because they're just... They can always DPS as well as heal, right? Them and
Depending on the
Displays are
Mythic
always,
Plus
like...
season, it's been rough for druid healers sometimes. I'll probably get baited into going to play it again when you guys decide to play it. Just
mean,
this
Paladin
time, I'm
was
not going to give
really,
a
really
shit
good.
about the raid release week.
The sword
And I'm just going to play
sings.
how I want to play.
The heart cuts. The sword sings.
That was the
heart
biggest
cuts.
mistake I made last time. Enjoying the quest line, just taking it slow. Then I rushed to do M0s. Just a rush to go into the worst raid experience I've ever had in my life.
I mean, M0's... If you have 5 people, it usually takes, like,
The
4
M0s were
hours
not
to
a
finish
problem
them.
whatsoever.
It's not bad.
The problem was that I didn't care about them, nor did I need to care about them based on the player level we got for that normal. I could have been in freaking Grays and out DPS some of those people, probably.
I usually enjoy doing M0s when we first dinged. It's the only it's the only week they'll ever be relevant.
Relevant, yep. I don't know, I just wanted to experience the story and just wanted to, like, look at the lore and stuff and just play the game and just do achievements and stuff, and then rushed and skipped the last zone, never went back to finish it. Well, actually, I pretty much quit the day after that week because of how bad the raid experience was. That was, that was a big unfun time. Wiping in normal, never thought that would happen.
Vigorous blow. And dragon's light. Sword.
I mean, it can happen.
Not to that extent. Not to that extent. You can wipe on normal because you mess up a boss mechanic or something, right? And the guild is just like, oh, well, alright, that actually kills us on normal. You can't be hard stuck in raging a fight in normal. And not like, oh, we enraged it with like a couple percent left. We enraged it with like 20% left on most of the pulls. It was not even like, there wasn't even a snowball's chance, you know? It was nothing. It's like if you went into a Maplestory boss, and you're fighting the boss as hard as you can, you make it to 30 minutes, and there's like 60% of the boss left. It's just not happening. It's not possible. That's what we had. You need to find another hard Saren. Wait, you weren't in the party that just went? You weren't with Makaria and all that? I thought you were in that run. I thought Makaria was your friend and stuff, and that you guys were like doing that together.
Splinter.
He is a doo-doo head. He ditched you guys and got an emblem. Wait, how many people ditched you? Like, did you have to find a full party, or what happened? Also, why did they ditch? This behavior is abnormal to me. I don't understand it. It was happening in Lost Ark for us too, and it's just happening in this game too. It's just like, why? What, like...
Splinter.
You tried once?
Dance.
Oh. Oh, my XP stuff has disappeared. Repop. Apparently ran out of VIPs. How? I don't know. How did I run out of VIP? I had 4 of them. But I didn't lose any of the other, but I'm so confused. Did they time out somehow? Is that what just happened to me? How? I didn't... They shouldn't have timed out yet. So, he brought a guy, fell the shit of the boss, so he didn't know what he was doing. Went by himself after that and cleared. Never tried to party up again for Saren, so I'm going by myself on a random party. You're 73 million combat power, so it should be fine. That's a pretty shitty situation. Kind of reminiscent, it's kind of similar to how the Lost Ark has been going for me with, we say we're going to do stuff, and then we don't actually do stuff, and then it's just like, okay, that's cool. At this point, you don't care. Yeah, it seems like the party is just dead, which is unfortunate. You're still going to run Black Mage?
You're doing Black Mage this week instead of just waiting for Genesis next week? If you bought the Genesis pass, which I assume you did.
The sword sings. The heart cuts.
Well, he meant more that you're not going to solo it. I think is the intent, because next week you unlock, well, you might already
Only
be
expected to be
liberated,
hard.
but only, I think it's only possible you're liberated right now if you solo the Black Mage at some point. But it was more meaning that you're not going to try, like, soloing it. You don't care about soloing it? Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of people.
Run.
I'm gonna at least try it. See how ass it is. When I do like 40% phase 1, well,
I think
we'll see
you'll
what I
just
think of it
one-shot
then.
phase 1 if I'm honest. Or be very close to one-shotting it.
We'll see.
Just want a box and a try on a badge. Yep.
Scatter.
Wait, do I need to do the black? Wait, shouldn't I just wait till next week for my black mages on the main server? Because I'm going to liberate on all of my characters pretty much.
And probably, yeah.
I probably don't want it. I don't think I need it for my liberation
Sword
either.
sings.
So.
The heart cuts.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to have some fun with Vihilas. I have to solo some bosses this week on my characters. Actually, now that I think about it.
Ooh, you were so right.
I gotta go look into that and see what I have to do here and how it works out.
And they're both this week?
I don't think I have the score of this
The sword sings.
on both.
The
Do I?
heart
I have to
I
check.
mean,
I have to look.
If you don't have the just do one of them this week, and I will solo with the Luby.
I have to go
And then
look
do the
and
other
see.
one next week.
I have to go see.
You don't need... Yeah, but you don't need the 1,000 points for it. So just do one this week, one next week.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on with them, okay? I don't remember what the situation is. I might have already done the solos.
Did you?
There's gonna be a week where, no, because both of them, one is earlier than the other,
The sword
I think.
sings.
Or did they get matched up because of the black mage last month? I have to look at
It
the
doesn't-
scores and stuff.
You don't need the 1,000 points before you do the... You can do the moth at 0 points.
Yeah, I
So I'm
know
just
that,
saying, like-
Billy. That's not what I understand that. I'm saying I need to look where they're at to see if I have to do it this week on either of them or if I've already done it, because I don't know what I did with them.
My cutting edge. Huh. Scatter.
Pretty sure one of them already did their solo challenge. There's probably just one that has to solo it this week. But I'm not 100% on that. And I have to just look. And I have to recalculate to see when they're actually liberating, because I know that the Kinesis is 1 week after, I think, but then we did the Black Mage thing, so that gave me an additional 100 that I wasn't calculating in the when I did the checks. Which I don't think that 100 will really throw anything off, but not sure. Liberation calc Maplestory. Got legendary core to level 9. Congrats, congrats. What does level 10 give? Is it just another 3% strength?
Uh, 11 gets like 25 attack. 10 to 11. I don't know about the 10. What's it go up to? Is there a
12.
cap?
What was the last rank for the core? 2 strength, 11 attack, 3% strength. Okay, so at least... Yeah, at least starts giving stuff. Because right now, for me to go to 9... So, literal last level was 3% strength. Then to 9 is 3% strength. So 2 levels have been 6% strength. So I was like, is it just 3% strength each time now from going forward? But no, it does change up once you get to 10, 11, 12.
Think this guy's gonna give us a new MVP or not? It's been 3 minutes already. Yep. I don't understand why he like... we just have 8 minutes of no MVP, and he just wants that? Like, what the fuck, man?
You can always run.
Next week's Hilla is going to be so much easier on your Dawn Warrior Genesis quest. She starts at 75% HP, right? Yeah. Oh, it's in 3 weeks. Oh, well. Not next week for you, but soon. But yeah, she just becomes easier for some reason. It's a weird Genesis quest, to say the least. I don't really understand, like, how it's supposed to be harder either. Like, if she was starting still at max HP and just started in the super form, then it would make sense. But it's not. So it doesn't make sense to me. 50, so 5 minutes to go. Okay. I thought this guy said yesterday that he was out of Smegas. I guess you can just buy more of those.
This guy's questionable MVP here. At least he gives us MVPs sometimes.
He never links them, but he always has them. It's a weird guy.
I just don't understand why it's like 8 minutes between fucking MVPs. It's never perfectly on time. Which, like, if that guy's not lapping, I don't understand. Or if that guy is lapping, I don't understand.
Splinter.
Isn't black, is black the high? Yeah, red is the second highest. Black is the highest.
Yeah.
Man has money to throw at the screen, essentially. Apparently he doesn't have enough money to throw at a PC, though. Based on how you couldn't get into channels yesterday. $3K to get that? Yeah, well, he apparently can't afford a PC at the same time, is all I gotta say. Man was having a lot of issues yesterday. How many times did we have to get a random person MVP us? It was like 3 or 4 times, I think. It was pretty bad. He couldn't make it into the channel.
Splinter.
It's interesting. Because, like, what kind of PC are you running that you can't, like, you have issues with Maplestory? This game runs on, like, just about anything, it feels like.
The old one was blue screening. We don't talk about how old that one was, though.
But that thing was dying, that's a different problem. Like, an actual running PC of old age still works, for the most part, in this game. Getting into the MVP map channel is rough. Yeah, but as the MVP person who's doing it, wouldn't you just pick your own channel as the place to put it?
As the map itself, like Maple Shrine doesn't, or Mushroom Shrine doesn't have a cap. It's just the channel.
Right, like he wasn't even in the correct channel is the weird thing to me. Two minutes to go. I'm gonna wait till... Oh, the thing I said has come true.
Morning, boss. MVP, by the way. Like
He's
30
probably
seconds.
whapping and tried to access the channel around that time and it was too laggy. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if I was gonna MVP, right, and I put my mega, I would just pick whatever channel I'm already in, so then people have to transfer to me. So then, like, getting onto the map, sure, you could disconnect or stuff could happen once you try to transfer to this map. But, like, he was picking different he couldn't even get into the channel that he was choosing as his MVP channel. That's what was weird to me. I understand disconnecting and crashing on the map. Yeah, that definitely can happen. But not even being able to enter the channel that you selected as your MVP channel is kind of weird to me as the person doing the MVP.
Holy shit, he was actually fast this time. Pretty great.
Like, I don't know how people decide to do their MVPs and how that all works out, but I don't know. It's weird to me. This guy. But he's had a lot of interesting things happen in the short time I've seen him, so we just accept he does his MVPs, he gets his fame, he's a good guy.
Scatter.
75. Nice, pop me another.
And can we rank up? My rank didn't change. Oh, we have another 75s. I know we have blue ones too to do, so.
Splinter.
Game, you said there's a rune somewhere? There's the rune.
Dance.
Fusion. Rank up. Easy rank.
Splinter.
Outlines my character in red, max HP plus 240. How do I keep getting outlines character in red? That's the second time I get that. Literally in a row. There's a lot of lines possible, and I keep getting the same one. It's kind of crazy.
Scatter.
Have you leveled up FAMs, by the way, and prep for the patch?
Yes.
Splinter.
I have 25 FAMs right now. Like, 20 of them are otters. They are prepared.
You got one Kronos treasure, a CFE, a Twilight Bark, a Slime Ring, and an Absol weapon box. I mean, depending on the state of your character, that Twilight Mark's probably pretty big. The Kronos treasure is always good. The CFE is just... it exists. The Slime Ring, also pretty good. Absol weapon box, eh. No arcanes, unfortunately, but... I wouldn't call that a bad evening, you know? It's not exactly what you wanted and all, but it's a pretty good step.
A crimson spray.
Sadly for the CFE, you're just like, well, if this doesn't hit 22, it may as well not exist. Which is unfortunate.
Scatter. Dance.
It's like the last piece you'll want to swap into the set. I mean, that and belt are pretty much in the same, like, position. CFE and belt are like, the dreamy belt are literally the two worst pieces to get, I would say. In terms of, like, usability. Because ring-wise, you can just use it. That's fine. For face and eye, both usable right away, pretty much. Earring, CFE, pretty bad because you have the Golix set. Belt, pretty bad, Golix set problem. Source, you can just use because you have 2 pendant slots. Emblem and badge, well, those we don't really need to talk about them. And same for the book. All those 3 items are just like instantly usable once obtained almost.
Splinter.
Emblem a bit less so with the Mishra's Rage, but you'll be able to cube something usable pretty quickly. Unless you have like a GG emblem already somehow, but most people just accept 21% on that as good enough or like triple line attack. So unless you had like a double prime, it's usually pretty easy to swap over to the new Mitras. And then book can also have a little bit of issues with cups, just because you're like, oh yeah, I have a GG cup, but usually the book just rolls better pretty quickly.
You can always run. Splinter. Scatter. Scatter.
Technically, if you got the CFE and the Dreamy Belt early on enough, you know, you just skip the Golek set, haha. I don't think there's ever a way you can skip the Golek set, to be honest.
Scatter.
It's a little hard to skip that
Splinter.
set,
Dance.
just in terms of how easy it is to get and all that.
Splinter. Scatter. My cutting edge. Scatter.
I guess technically, if you really did like a super long-term character that never, like you just skipped Goleks entirely and just didn't bother with it, and just kept building up, but like getting to the pity would still take forever because you have to like, you have to be able to kill the bosses to get that. As if you just party bossed all the time. Because the pity doesn't care about like whether you're in a party or not, so you're still making it. Still, like there's not really a...
Sword
You're not
sings.
realistically gonna
heart
skip
cuts.
Golek set ever in this game.
Dance.
Not unless something changes in the future to the Golek set. Which based on what they usually do, we kind of just hope that they don't touch Goleks at all. Because the last time they touched Goleks, well, I think they made it better overall compared to what it was before, but it was just like... Suddenly Goleks became a boss that was hard to do. Compared to before where it was like... Sub 1 million combat power people were doing Goleks and stuff. It was kind of crazy.
Scatter. Dance.
You had to do one of the shittiest quest lines back then to do it on each character. God, that was painful to do. Crimson Keep. I don't know if Billy ever actually ended up doing Crimson Keep, or if that got phased out before he started playing as Kana.
Doing what?
Crimson Keep, the pre-quest for Goleks. Did you ever do the full pre-quest?
I did the full pre-quest before.
Okay. Having to do it for every single character. What a joyous time that was back in the day.
I'm pretty sure I did it for Lumi too.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure it still existed.
No, Lumi, by the time Lumi came into play, that was the release of 6th job, and Goleks had been changed for a long time before that.
I definitely did Goleks when it was easier because I went on my Kana. I was like, why the fuck can I even hurt this
Yeah,
guy?
Kana's the
And then
only
you
one
told me.
that's... Yeah, Kana's the only one that I was like, I wasn't sure if your Kana was made before.
Yeah, my Kana was killing Helix, and then when I came back, I could no longer kill Helix. Not
If you
even
couldn't
close.
even touch Helix, and you were like, what happened? And I'm like, oh yeah, that boss got changed. It's no longer an early game boss like it was. The Crimson Wood quest was still there for Lumi, I think. I mean, I think the
think it
quest line
was.
still exists, but I don't think you don't need to do it for anything. By the time he got to the Lumi.
My Lumi was leveled during the 6 star, or the 6 age, or whatever the frig it was. The release of 6 job.
Yeah. And by that point, that was quite a bit after Goluk's revamp had happened.
The heart cuts.
I think you can still do the Crimson Creep quest. I don't think it's gone from the
Probably.
game. Just don't know
You
why
can do
you'd
the
ever do
Lotus
it,
one.
other than achievement hunting.
Go do the Lotus one for fun. 6 episodes or whatever.
Y'all pass.
We
If
had
I
to do
didn't-
it in this. I had to do it for the 6 job thing. That was one of the like missions. It was so ass.
Yeah, I know.
Saya. Our hearts are one. Blossom in full bloom.
You know why he's always late? Because he's randomly popping a second one for latecomers. Because now he's in channel 37. You look at the Shmega chat here.
Scatter. Dance.
Why do you move channels, man? Like, fuck. Guy's so annoying. I'll be real here.
I was moving channel to give MVPs to the people who missed it.
Okay, but that's one less MVP for him. Like, what the fuck? Are they about to wear out or something for the week? Is that why he's just popping them like candy?
I don't know. He literally said, for the latecomers. So, he's just popping extras for the other boys.
You can always run.
I do not question the Rensu. I just accept that he gives me MVPs, and I quietly just do what I have to do. I feel like I'm getting so many fragments right now compared to yesterday. I felt like I was so dry on fragments yesterday, because I'm already up almost to 100 right now. And like yesterday, I was not making fragments. It took me forever to get like 20 fragments.
I had 37 when it started,
Dance.
I think. I'm at 40 right now,
Splinter.
and I spent 179. I gained like 160 today.
Just a few.
But yeah, I gained more than that. I gained 180. I gained a full Soul Janus level.
Huge.
Also, Bitric fuck ton of Hexa boosters were used today, by the way. I still have 6.
Wait, you still have 6 in your inventory?
Yeah, I just created more. Just want to use them on a Sunday, so I just created more than I need right now.
I don't know, I was just making sure that, like... the fact that you just created them is fine. Because I was like, wait, if you still have 6 and you haven't used those yet, and they were made at earlier times here, they only last a day, so get to using those, because they're going to time out.
I know, I've used like 20 to 30 today, so far. And I used 10 MVPs, 10 clocks. So,
11 clocks.
10? You can only use 10. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I used 11.
Splinter.
This guy acting like I don't know what he's trying to pull off here. I only use 10 clocks. Uh-huh, yeah. What about that mystical 11th clock that you used? Hmm?
I almost gained a full level today then,
Always run.
technically. Because I leveled at. Oh wait, I leveled after the monster barks. I got to 10% from the monster barks. Now I'm at 84.
Scatter.
Every time I slightly close the gap, one of these XP weekends comes by, and this guy just like, whoop, back to full
The
level
heart
gap.
cuts.
Skipping Sundays.
You can always run.
I was forced to skip the last one.
Serpent. Strike. The sword sings. The
I mean, I
heart
still make use
Where
of
you
the
at right now?
Sundays,
Let's
just
see.
you get such luck on these Sundays that it's kind of crazy.
You're at 71, so yeah, I'm above you again.
Yeah, and
And
by
have
the
you
end of
done
the week,
your
I'll be back ahead again, or catching up, I should say, and then the sunny Sunday is gonna come around. You're gonna go ham. You'll get lucky. You'll have another clock, or 2, or 3 maybe by that point. Who knows?
How many 3 times do you have in the shop right now?
In the shop? What do you mean in the shop?
Like Avernia's bounty that you haven't claimed. I have 13 left overall.
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have
42 in my
42.
inventory.
Okay, that shows how much more I've grinded than you.
Damn.
I have 15 in total.
Doesn't really show that you've grinded that much more, to be honest. For the fact that that's how many hours of grinding shows that? So you're at 15. I'm at 42.
I've
of
done, like,
these.
13, 14 hours on you.
Scatter.
13, 14 hours, and you're only a level ahead. I'm surprised by that. I thought it would be more, to be honest.
I get 4 to 6% right now. So
That was that. Wait, no, that wasn't the VIP. That was the other stuff. Have you've been buying the 2 tickets every single day, right? You're not
yes,
skipping any
I
of
bought those.
Okay.
I missed one because it ran out before I used it. Because
Damn.
I went to use them, but I had 2 silly in my inventory, and they were technically closer to the left. So
Yeah,
I used those
it's-
first.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson with that. I don't lock these daily ones anymore, and I just sort them in the inventory. So then it doesn't ever use the ones that I don't want to use. That
Yeah,
I'm gonna time
I
out.
pay attention where they are now.
Damn.
But
Got
I've
4
only ever
monsters
missed
from the
one.
dojo added to the collection. Congrats!
Nice.
That is a lot
Basically,
of monster collection.
every floor there is a monster collection, so. And I think it's 100% monster collection today,
The sword
because Sunday
sings.
Sunday.
The heart cuts.
I don't think it's every sunny Sunday that's like that.
It's not every one. Oh no, it's not this. Next Sunday is 100% monster collection. So if you're doing dojo again, you should do it on Sundays usually, because sometimes
You beat a
get
record by
those-
1 floor. Congrats. Big upgrade.
Damn.
Wow. I
Damn.
say big upgrade. I don't know necessarily. Yeah, because on actual Kronos, I think the floor, like, they're at the floor 90s for the most part for, like, the highest floor people.
A crimson spray.
But it still gives you XP tickets, which is, I think, the only reason you do Mulung, really. If you're not going for the highest ranks, is just getting XP tickets.
Yep. Or a Pindo Spirit, but we're good on those.
I mean, technically, we're good right now, but not always, so. Alright, surely I get double drop, or double item drop today. Surely.
The sword sings. The heart cuts. Splinter.
Hello, Garcabra. Thank you for lurking. Welcome to the stream. How'd the night rain go yesterday?
Splinter.
Oh, he did say lurk, so I don't actually know if he'll respond to this, but he was playing the new Night Rain DLC that came out.
You can always
I
run.
think it was like 2 new classes, new map, and 2 new classes.
Would you
Went
ever
well?
be tempted to
That's
buy
good.
that?
No. It looks alright, but I don't know.
Scatter.
We got the first boss down. Nice. She was intense. Which boss did you end up fighting? Because I've seen all 3 bosses. So, was it, well, which one ended up being the one that you fought?
Dance.
Don't know if you know all the bosses, so I'd rather not spoiler them if you're not trying to yap about them. The Revivers. Oh, the Reviver ones? The reviving one with like the bunch of them? Yeah, that boss looks rough. Freaking battle with a mosh pit, yeah. So one of the bosses they released is, it starts off, there's like 6 mobs that you're fighting. And it's like just a goon squad attacking you, essentially. I don't know how that would be solo. It sounds miserable as a solo fight. And then when you inevitably kill all of them, they start reviving. And one of them gets like Super Saiyan mode, and it gets rough. I've watched many people just get insta-gibbed by them too, because their combo just kind of kills people, as far as I could tell. So, yeah. As far as like a gang squad fight goes, it's actually not the worst I've ever seen from a FromSoft game. But it's definitely up there as gonna be a rough one. It needs a tank. It definitely needs, like, you're not just gonna go in and just like easy mode that boss, especially if you're solo. I don't know how you do it solo very well though.
You can always run.
Goon squad bosses or gang squad bosses are always a rough time if you're actually solo.
Splinter.
At least that was fun though. Have you tried the new classes? Or have you not touched the new classes, or were your friends playing the new class? I don't know how it works for, like, if you can stack up multiple people on the same class.
The heart cuts. Scatter. Scatter. Dance. You can always run. Scatter.
I'm not sure, how much was Night Rain in the DLC at this point? Or does it come bundled together now? I don't know how they did that. Probably not. Since you just released, I doubt they would just bundle it with the game. Night Rain. Wait, the game is 50 bucks? Oh yeah, it was 40 bucks. $40 USD, I think, is what the price was.
Splinter.
20 bucks for the DLC. Honestly, Not as much as I was expecting, but I guess the base game was only 40 bucks USD, so. Like 10 bucks DLC. Why is it mixed reviews? What's going on with this?
Scatter.
I see what they're complaining about. Yeah, there's been some of the stuff I've seen from it that's like kind of rough. So there's like missions that can appear while you're doing it, really, and like one of the missions that they were getting, I saw, was there's these red zones that spawn, and you need to go into the red zone to find these bosses to kill them there. One, because the area is so big, it's kind of hard to find the boss sometimes. But it seems that once you know the spawn location of it and the red zone spawns, like it's always in that spot. So like,
A crimson spray.
the first time you're doing it, you're probably just gonna fail trying to find the boss and die because you're just taking constant ticket damage.
Huh.
So it's kind of like a bad game design in a way because you just can't actually tell where the boss is.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
would be pretty fucking infuriating to die to that.
Scatter.
And then sometimes they'll spawn, like it spawns 3 of the zones, right? So it can be spawned like on the other side of the world. So you're just running across the map that you've already cleared and done stuff to go do this objective to stop dying. So that one I've seen a lot of complaining about. That one is not very well received. Outside of that though, I haven't seen too much else that was like, wow, this sucks. I don't know how the new heroes are, if like they're strong or not, or like how they are in the whole scale of the game, because there's like quite a few heroes now to play. When is the next MVP gonna happen from our boy Run 2? I guess the better question is, will it happen?
Splinter.
Yeah, I don't want to pop my fucking MVP because, like, he might use one, you know?
Yeah, those MVPs didn't get used much today, to say the least. I
used
kind of
15
knew this
of
would
them.
happen. 'Cause I always prep them for Sunday, and then I'm like, I don't know why I bother, because most of the time you just end up getting... I did end up using 5 of them, so I did use some, but...
I used 15, Ren. MVPs only start, like, after anyone. Rinsu's the first person besides, like, one guy did 3 earlier on.
Splinter. You can always run. Scatter. The sword sings. The heart counts. Scatter. Splinter.
How much meso do you have right now?
You can always run.
I have 19.5 mil.
Just a bit,
mil,
just a
I
bit.
mean.
Fortunately for
I'm
you,
not-
you don't need to do anything with that. You can just save in case of an event.
I will be waiting until, tomorrow. Or what, tomorrow? Thursday to see, the patch notes. Because there's a minuscule chance we're gonna get out of Shining. Probably not, but we might. Because they like to just add random shining stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there might be, but it'll be... I don't know. We'll have to see what ends up happening.
I don't have hope for it, but it could happen, you know?
Our hearts are one. Blossom in full bloom.
And MVP gone. When will we get a redo? If we do.
Well, based on the fact that his was at 55, it's going to be in 5 minutes.
You can always run. Dance! Scatter! Splinter! Dance!
Based on my, you know, napkin math calculations. Minimum 5 minutes before we see a pop-up. If we get one even. Hey, warning, boss.
Like cutting edge. As flowers and snow. Dream of dragons. Scatter! Scatter!
Nothing, nothing. I don't care about the souls from these. The worst part about the, like, warning boss souls is they're all
Sword
completely
sings.
useless. They're not even,
The
like,
heart cuts.
good souls to get. Like, you would think with how rare they are to get and how hard they are, that they would make them at least be a decent soul. Like, I feel like the scarcity of the material usually influences how useful it is in video games. But in this case, not even close.
I assume. I actually don't know. I know they're not S rank, so.
I think they're just A rank. So, like, they're just completely garbage.
Where the fuck is my soul bank? Oh, here. Curious how many I've gotten even.
Scatter! You can
3
always run.
vicious hunters, 3 bads. Gigatoads. Gigatoad has souls.
I have 4 Black Knights, 5 Mad Mage, 2 Rampant Cyborgs, 9 Vicious Hunters, 2 Bad Brawlers.
I have 4 3s and a 4. That's what I have.
You can always run.
Mine's very equal.
We have almost 10 on one of them. And I... Look at recruitment. Alright, let's go.
Splinter!
Look at the guy applying for Saren. 16 mil?
It's a Mozwan though, so he's strong.
No, not the guy applying in it, not the party leader.
Oh, I don't see a application.
Well, unaffected right here is a uni snowflake trying to get into a Saren Hard at 264, step 1. He's 264. He's got a Onyx Amugi gem that is purple. It's epic. Attack power 6. His emblem is legendary with 12% attack power and 18% stat. His fairy heart has 9% strength. That's it. Using
Does
the
he at least have the
base-
gear bot? No, he doesn't have gear bot either.
No, I mean, even if he buys gear, he's not going up to high enough. Level 12 arcane. My man, you're overestimating. He's got an 11. The 12 is higher than his 11, even. Like, this
How
guy
the fuck
is...
does he have a 12? Wait, don't we just have more than that base?
No, we
Wait,
start...
Was it only 10?
It's only 10.
Okay. I was very confused. Wait, this Mozwan has a freaking book. God damn it, why did I look at him?
Splinter.
Look, all I gotta say is that this guy right here is a special snowflake of his guild name is Help. He needs help.
I mean, I might be new and just not know what Saren is even.
If you don't know what it is, and the party says distribution, usually that's not the party you want to join in, okay? That's impressive, though. That's the next level application for a Saren. That guy who was making the Saren party saw that and decided that he was done trying to make a Saren today, because the party's gone.
Or he accepted them as too many, I believe.
Splinter.
Distribution, please no drop mech. This guy's been hurt in his his hillas.
By drop mechanic, does he just mean like the box killing?
No. Drop mechanic as in dropping your strings.
You can always run.
Clearing your
What?
strings.
I pressed D by mistake and changed my fucking Lotus to the boss Lotus.
If I remember right, those elite boss souls are a B rank. Yeah, I was like... I was
They're
like
collectibles.
pretty sure they were worse. Like they were literally unusable, which is stupid.
The sword
Considering how
sings.
rare they are to get.
The heart cuts.
Like, you do not get these boss souls easily. You got a mag on those, on Kronos of those? I've barely ever been able to make a soul out of them. Because, like, I just don't kill enough warning bosses, usually. Nowadays, it's a lot easier to get warning bosses, just due to the fact that of the way instancing works. But I never grinded enough back in the day to get those warning bosses commonly. And I also didn't go around to go to them either.
I was doing that on the Kana for a bit, because I needed E-Pot scrolls back then. When I had 0 lead.
Might also be a big brain move where the guy carrying just wants to abuse the distribution system. Is the bug still there from week 1? I doubt it, right?
Bug?
So apparently when I got my ET, if we would have done that in a party, it would have given us 2 ETs.
What?
Yeah, so week 1 there's like this weird bug where if you did distribution, and it would roll it, even, like, it would just roll if the item dropped, and would give personal loot to somebody also. So it was, like, weird.
The hell? That guy never did a new MVP, right? I'm not crazy?
No, there hasn't been a new MVP.
I'm just fucking popping mine. I swear, buddy. Don't you dare.
This distribution comes with its own storage to red dot on the carried character.
Oh, would he get 2 items? Like, he would get 2 ETs?
Splinter.
Well, when the first week when it was bugged, well, I don't know if they fixed this, but the way it worked, it was that if it rolled the item, it'd give 2 of them, 1 personal looted to somebody, and then distribution would auto give 1 out also. So technically, you could get 2. I could have just won both ATs.
So if you had 6 people, you could have gotten 6 ATs first
Heart
week.
cuts.
No, it wouldn't work like that.
It was just for
It was
these
giving an additional 1, right? Like it was
two.
just
Okay.
an extra 1. It wasn't.
The sword sings. The heart cuts.
Since distribution comes with its own storage, so you get the red dot on the carry character. He gets to not pick up the items on his own storage. What is it like? How is this? What do you end up with it at the end though? Like, how does this work? So you get a red dot on a character that you're being carried on. Stuff gets put into your storage still, even though you red dotted.
Scatter.
I feel like I'm misunderstanding something here, very badly. So.
Use that extra bag space, I think is what he's talking about.
Can you leave them there?
So like you did a carry him in distribution, you would just have your dom in that storage instead of in your inventory.
Oh, so he's
Definitely.
just using it. Yeah, okay. So he's just using it as an extra, like, bag space for more dupes. That's what you're saying. I see. Yeah, I mean, that would work on the other server. I don't think you're going to use that distribution thing for hard Saren on the Challenger world right now. Just gonna go on a hunch and say that one.
Splinter. Serpent. Strike. Scatter. Scatter. Splinter.
I've used 10 clockworks today, right? Guess how much I got today?
12.
7. Not quite 12.
I don't know, I just threw out a random number. I have 14 of them right now, so I can use 4 of them over the course of the week on runes, and then I have 28 VIP boosters, so I can use 18 VIP boosters over the course of the week before next Sunny Sunday.
I'm keeping the VIP boosters. I did use them today, but they're for Sundays only for me. Because there's a limited amount. Although the hex is, I don't know. It's weird.
Splinter.
One last rune for today for me is about to happen, and I guess I'll go do the daily bosses I didn't do, because may as well. Oh, I didn't use the fatigue for today. Guess I'm also gonna go use the fatigue. Get my accessory crafting up. Not like I really plan on making Meisters right now, but Creature Me will use them. Potentially. I mean, with the new Star Force system, the Meister rings have definitely gained a lot more value than before even.
Yeah. I can build 2 more right now. I have 2 in my inventory.
Yeah, that server is a weird situation of limited by everything.
Right now I'm limited by Grand Spell Essences, it looks like.
Well, that's
Nope,
a
Twisted
mess up
Time.
problem. You can buy recipes and disappear them, and then
Nah, I'm limited by Twisted Times. How do you even get Twisted Times?
they just drop randomly from mobbing and bossing.
Any enemy level 95 or above. The only item that's like, hey, I'm not going to need more of is the Philo and the Mana Crystals. The other 4, well, Superior doesn't count. But Grand Spell, Twisted Time, and Primal Essences are fighting for fighting for first place and lead.
With Kirin's glory.
I think Primal Essence is Surpasses only.
I believe so. I don't actually know all of those specific ones because just kind of have tons of them and don't really think about it.
Yeah.
And the last VIP, or well, not VIP booster, but the last booster of the day. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the bossing tonight. I think I'll just do the bossing tomorrow, Billy.
That's fair.
Scatter.
Good news is I don't have to shovel. I want to check the thing and like,
Snow is right.
there's some snow that fell, but not enough to be like, oh my god, you need to shovel. So it's not starting the trend of last year already, where I'm shoveling like multiple times in the same week. Hopefully it keeps this trend up and doesn't go to last year's shoveling fiasco. Please and thank you. I don't ask for much, world, but that was a bit too much shoveling for any human to want to do. My XP stuff is disappearing. No. Wait, what timed out actually? Oh, is the WAP and the EAP apparently finished a bit earlier than the rest. And with that, guess I'll stick around for the rest of the rune buff and then we'll go do some daily bosses. After the daily bosses, we do some crafting, and after the crafting, we do some cubing.
How much do you have to cube with right now? How much so?
4 billion mesos.
Alright, 150 cubes.
Actually, a bit more than that, because I haven't sold the... I'm going to do the daily bosses and get like another 120 mil. I think
Maybe
it's
get
like
up to 200
120 mil.
cubes. Yeah. It's 1.1 for 50 though.
Alright. Oh, wait, 18 seconds left to go. Oh, a fragment. Nice little present right at the end of the grind session. Back up to 103 fragments. Which means I am
Splinter.
7 off of leveling up my Soul Janus.
Scatter.
If it wasn't for the fact that I realized that there was 2-shotting on this map with the orbs, and I know in Arteria I'm going to want the orbs, probably want to keep leveling it, but...
Yeah! I'm totally using the orbs.
Yeah.
Totally.
You're never going to use the orbs, and you're just going to keep always using lightning and just jumping around. It is what it is.
I mean, if I'm forced to use the orbs, I'll use them, but if I have a choice between use them or not, well, fuck the orbs.
Splinter.
Oh yeah, don't forget to go turn in your materials if you're in a guild that has guild castle thing right now. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Of course, I can't move to the guild castle from here. Why would we? Hello,
Does the
Benedict.
Guardians also expire today?
Does it what?
Does the Guardians expire today? If anyone got Guardians? Should we warn the guild?
No, those... The Guardians disappear at the weekly reset, not the daily reset, I'm pretty sure. For the Artisans.
Is this just not like a leftover Sunday reset thing? You sure about this?
Scatter.
Yes, the materials always disappear on the daily reset. But the Guardians are like the weekly reset, but... I mean, you should just go turn it in as soon as you get one of those, because, like... I might be wrong on the Artisans, but I'm pretty sure those are like a weekly one compared to the other ones.
Dance.
I already turned run in, so I can't check or anything.
Yeah, because the normal materials, like, you'll get some tomorrow and they're just gonna disappear on the reset. They only last like 12, 24 hours. Well, not even 20. They last, like, they're a weird item, right? Because their drop timer doesn't even care of when you got it. They just,
Yeah.
if you got it 1 minute before reset, it lasts exactly a minute.
Okay, can you think about what would happen if they did have their own reset timer? Our ETC tab would not exist. It'd
Well,
just
yeah,
be like
I
one
know that,
stack.
but, like,
That's
that's just what I'm saying, though. That item is, like, a unique item in that sense, compared to every other item in the game. Just making a new stack. Which is why they had to do it like that, because there would have been 116 inventory spots.
Yep.
Just for one of them, and I had 3 stacks of those.
Splinter.
I can't wait for Frederick to pop up so much now that I have almost nothing I can level up with him anymore. Can't wait for it.
Dance.
Or he's just not going to pop up at all until I max everything out, and then he'll just randomly be like, "Hi, friend."
Dance.
I don't know what the appearance rate of him is, but it feels absurdly low for me right now. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So this one... Okay, so I did the loose...
Fantasy theme worlds. I refuse.
What is Fantasy Theme World? Oh.
Scatter.
Well, you don't want to go to the
Yes,
Fantasy Theme World?
No, I don't want to go right now because it's literally XX42. Like,
They
I don't
gave you
trust it.
exactly a minute to figure that one out.
Less than a minute. I looked over and it was 12 already. Maybe when I was reading it wasn't, but
Scatter.
I don't trust that at all.
I mean, he's probably doing it. I just don't know why you would pick Fantasy Theme World. Considering I would have been turned into something, because I went there recently, that would have been interesting. There's a new bug there randomly since, like, some random, like, maintenance thing they did. Just turns you into a pink bean or something.
Wonder what happened to that guy that debated a bunch of people.
Probably got banned, honestly. Or at least, like, his chat, he got chat restricted and, like, temp banned or something. Because, like, he disappeared real quick after seeing that message. And I can imagine a lot of people reported that guy.
Dance.
I tried to be like that.
And if you use the boss potions, the result will be the same for you. For, Mulung? For the dojo? Yeah, depending on the, like... Depending on how much time you had left when you got to the floor that you cleared, buffs may not even be, like, change anything. Oh, Will or Lucid? Yeah, I think it's mostly a problem of the fact that you're playing a Cadena. Like, I'm gonna be honest, because you picked Cadena, bossing is like a threefold experience for you. Step 1, learn the boss. Step 2, learn how to play Cadena. Step 3, do Cadena stuff on actual boss, because Cadena is just hard to play. It's not easy to just go in and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it, like, you know, Bowmaster, hold Hurricane. I wish Cadena could hold Hurricane for decent damage, but that don't exist. Not saying that Cadena is a bad class, I'm just saying it is not the easiest thing to, like, just jump in and play. Can I beat you up? Why do you want me to get beat up? Huh. Well, I finally got a better cup. It's not a GG cup, but it's a good cup.
Well, it's not my 130.
Look, I don't think I've ever had a 130. Actually, no, I might have had a better one.
Your Kinesis might have
Yeah, the
been good.
Kinesis cup is pretty ridiculous.
Which was funny because like it was just too strong for you to wear the will book. What did you get? I'm trying to look now.
It's 40 strength 6 style stat.
Wait, that's, I mean it's 100. I guess that's decent, but
Yeah,
not
it's not
amazing.
like it's not a GG cup. It's just a good cup. It rolled minus 30 eye level requirement, and it rolled 6 jump. As the other things.
Jump's huge.
I mean, does jump even? Like, I don't even know how jump works.
I don't even know what jump does. I mean, clearly it makes you jump higher, but
Yeah, let's see. Without the cup, we're reaching about here. Like, right here. I honestly don't think it's doing anything. Let's go to the Googles. I'm actually genuinely curious about this. What does jump do in Maplestory? Apparently it doesn't even go over the cap. So if we look at our thing here, for this speed and jump, yeah, jump 123% is how much you have. It doesn't go higher than that, so it does nothing.
wait, what? Where the fuck can you see jump?
Second page or the bottom thing in your character info.
Oh. 123%. Max of 123%.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, maybe?
Maybe in the past. Nowadays, I don't think it exists. That you're not just capped on those two. That's why I think the Ren Legion block giving you more movement speed is going to be very nice for some characters and going to be a hidden stat buff that some people underestimate. Because movement speed is always one of those weird ones where it's like can be really good or just like it's always just been really good as a stat. I don't know. Yeah, so the only thing limiting my Meister Ring creation, if I want to make some right now, is I have 8 Primal Essences, so that's 8 rings there for that, but I'm not nearly enough Twisted Times and Grand Spell Essence for that. Everything else is fine.
You always get twisted times as you grind, and spell essences.
Yep.
Alright. They're probably not an issue if you just open your recipe bag and disassemble. Because remember, it's easier to do now.
Well, yeah, you just take out stack, put into thing, 64 disassembled in a second instead of 64 clicks later.
Yep.
Bang, bang, bang. So I want to do the crafting and I want to do this, and I sold the boss crystals, and I think that's everything I want to do before reset. Right click switch characters or anything here. This is going to time out, but that'll time out tomorrow, so that's fine. Forgot to buy them for today, so they got used later in the day. Oh boy. What did Macario roll?
I don't even want to click it, man. I know.
Okay.
Like,
This fucking guy.
what the fuck?
1 pack of 30 blue cubes. His Mitras is done, guys. Oh, I'm out of advanced item, Chris. I'm out of these stupid advanced item things. God dang it, man. Ugh, I hate these advanced things so much. The bane of my existence, because you only get superiors. Like, everything you disassemble is like superiors and not advanced. So annoying.
True.
Do I have access to making some diamonds here? Where are my diamonds? I can make 10 diamonds. Alright, well that's 10 things I can disassemble with those diamonds, so... May as well do it. I didn't realize there was Meister weapons. Huh. So if you wear a Meister ring, and you have the weapon, you get a 2-set effect. So when you use the Genesis weapon, you would get 10% max HP and MP.
Does that actually work? Or is Meister like a weird one?
I'd assume it works, because Lucky counts for any weapon set. And this has
Yeah,
a
it
weapon in
does.
it. So... It would help for... It's actually good for... whatchamacallit? Demon Avenger. What does Kronos have as a 2-set? Kana gives 3%? Oh, well, Kronos doesn't have a weapon, never mind. What a weird stat. You need to use 3 pieces? It doesn't... For the Meister thing? I thought Lucky just counted for any set as long as there was a weapon, even if it was just 1 piece of the set you have equipped. The Lucky piece bonus requires a 3-set to work. Oh. Can you tell I don't really use Lucky stuff ever in this game? Every day I learn something new about how Lucky's. And check it on the Genesis weapon. Oh, is that why it's not working for my Ignitia effect too, then? I see, because I don't have 3 pieces of this, it's not counting for this also. I see. Alright, well, today I learned. That's crafting done pretty much because I don't care to do more of that. Alright, let's get to cubing. Try putting the top and see if that works. I did... Yeah, let me see, because I did activate... Yeah, I do have the Ignitia thing. When I have the Ignitia on, I have 3 pieces and it's not counting for it. Yeah, no, the Ignitia is just not getting the bonus effect from it no matter what right now. Because they did say that the Genesis weapon wouldn't count for this. So, Yeah, it's only going for the challenger set warrior right now. Okay, well, let's buy some cubes. Let's see. We can buy a set of this and this.
Good luck.
We have 150 cubes and a dream.
I believe.
Can we get anything? The worst part is I can't even like roll like I guess technically you could roll 24 strength would be better than my current item drop item.
It could be a hybrid with stat. That'd still be better. You would take that and just switch one of your other hybrids, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if I get a hybrid with stat, I'm not exactly happy. Okay.
Because you get to reroll the other one to 21.
$30 cubes down, and we haven't even seen anything of like note yet. I guess I wasn't sure. I did just get a 21% luck with item drop, but it's not really something of note for this class. Item drop with 9%. Item drop with 9% again. Wow. I always get baited because it's like combat power change up, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not. This is not something I want to see right now because that's not. It's not good.
By the way, the Dota 2 Monster Hunter thing.
Yep.
The DK Rathalos skin looks so fucking cool.
I know. That's why I was surprised you didn't want to do anything in Dota.
I don't want to get the DK Rathalos skin.
This fucking game, just give me something.
$85 left, you're fine.
You gave me something, but it's not. This is not what I meant, game. The
wouldn't
sad
take
part
that.
is about all of this is still worse than the other damage ring I have for the event ring. Because the other one is triple strength with 24. Demoralization, demoralizing. I'm not even seeing item drop. Wait, well, hold on. How was that? Oh, no, it was a 0 combat power change. That's why it has the little up arrow. I was so confused there. Item drop with luck 12%. I'm not happy about that game. Double legendary line. One of them was strength. Meso obtained. Item drop rate. Triple strength. That's technically if I got a 36 strength item, that's an upgrade. Q game, skill MP cost minus 30%, item drop rate 20% in the second line.
Gotta love when it's in the second line.
I had a chance, and then it just didn't hit. We've had a lot of chances. We have not had a single hit. Reset happened. Don't forget to turn on your auto harvest. Well, technically it only needs 1 cube, so we have 28 more chances, you know? It only takes 1. See, this was an item drop. It could have been the 1. Why am I getting the please try again later message now? Who else is here
Because
cubing?
that, well, the server's just reset, so probably because of some lagging.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. We have been rinsed yet again. Apparently I can buy some more cubes. Buy another set of 20. We can buy another set of 30. Alright, we got another 30 cubes. Surely this 30 cubes will be different than the previous cubes, right? And this will do something, right? Right? I hate you games so much to start me off like that. Item drop rate, second line. That's a meso obtained in the second line. Not exactly what we're looking for. That's a meso obtained in the third line. That's a meso in the top line now. Okay, see how it is. We're on the meso train right now. Not good. Meso and max HP. You know, I haven't even rolled hybrids. That's the other thing that's crazy with all these cubes. Like, I haven't seen anything. Actually, technically, I saw the triple or the double meso with like 12% stat, which is like an insane roll, but it's double meso, so it's completely useless to me. Item drop rate 20% with 12% strength. That's cool game. Item drop rate in the second line was skill MP cost reduction minus 30%. We saw you earlier. Fuck off. %24% in with 6% all stat. And final cube to just piss me off is an item drop rate by itself. Alright, well, we have zeroed out. We no longer have access to more cubes.
Rip.
We've done all the check-ins. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did all of this stuff. This is done too. Yep, okay, so I don't need to worry about those for the rest of the week. Well, let's go kill Arcarium and Golux and see if we get something. Maybe we get some lucky drop, who knows. I mean, I won't be mad about a Dominator. Don't really need the Dominator now, but you need them in the future, so can't really be pissed about them if you get them. And maybe I get a superior piece, which hopefully it's a belt this time and not another earring. It's gonna drop, okay? We already have 2 earrings.
I didn't get my first superior. I think I did. I think I remember getting that. Yeah, I got my first superior. I got a belt.
Yeah, I can't hit the belt right now. Keep hitting earrings.
I've not gotten an earring yet.
I've gotten 2 earrings.
As flowers and snow.
Okay. Golux. I'm here to loot your dead body. With my
Got morbid.
354% drop rate, we do our little dance, and we hit, and we get a blue belt. Completely useless. It's not even a blue earring.
Wait, blue? Isn't blue superior? Green's superior, ain't it?
I don't know how you always figure out what color superior is, like, every time, but it's impressive to me.
Listen, green and blue are good. Okay?
I mean, one of the blues is good. The other one's completely useless.
Splinter.
I do have enough coins to buy a piece, though, so I could buy a ring or a pendant, depending whichever one I want.
Uh,
Which, for my case, if I look at my boss damage gear, so they have the Endless Terror. We're not touching that. That's just in there. We have the Guardian Angel ring. And we have this Eternal Flame ring. We do need a second damage pendant for when I don't have a boss thing. So the pendant's probably more useful.
are you just gonna 17 it and just chill with it or something? Because you're gonna need something to feed into it, right? Or
Well, yeah, if you
you
go for the 22, you need a Dom to put into that, but like I said, there's not much I can really do with those two items right now, because like both of the scenarios are kind of like just existence.
Yeah.
And it's only if I go with non-rented gear, which next week doesn't matter, because I'm going to be renting.
Yep.
Goodbye, Hila. Oh, OmniClean.
Dance.
Okay, stop giving me your vacuum cleaner item. That's like the fourth one you've given me on the Challenger World. I really don't need it.
But it's amazing.
I mean, it's better than the vacuum cleaner we bought, probably, but that's not saying much.
Dance.
We've got a new vacuum cleaner, dude. It's the most... It's like 170 bucks, right? So it's not like a crazy vacuum cleaner by any means, right? It's just your box standard, cheap vacuum... The worst thing we've ever bought. We had to return it. It was so useless. It couldn't even pick up, like... It didn't have enough power to suck up... So when you know you're peeling onions, right, and you have that, like, skin on it,
Mm-hmm.
well, we have a little, like, cabinet that we just put the onion, like, thing, like, when we just put the onion bag in it. So a lot of that stuff just falls off, right? Because it's just... The bag's not sealed. It's an air bag, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't even have enough power to pick up those peels. Like, it can't pick up the fucking skin of a... onion that drops off in that cabinet. It's not strong enough to do that. It's the most useless thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I just don't understand what the purpose of that vacuum cleaner is, because it can't actually do anything. And, like, I don't know what you expect to pay for a vacuum cleaner, but you'd think at, like, 170 bucks, you're getting a vacuum cleaner that's at least can do vacuum things. But that thing can't even suck up, like, dust almost. It's pathetic.
I might do dailies and sleep. I've
Yeah, I think I'm
left.
finishing these bosses and just calling it. I just don't feel great. And I'm depressed right now with the cubing situation. We cannot hit for shit. We are very over the drop rate, or meso rate, for this Darren item. The worst part is I technically need 2 of them. I can't even get one.
I'll buy 50 and go for my helmet. Make you feel a little better with my shitty luck too. Want
I
that?
don't think you're gonna get shitty luck. I feel like you're about to hit some crazy helmet.
Think I'm gonna get a cooldown helmet? I don't know about that. Because I'm only buying 50. I want to wait until the Sunday Sunday.
Alright, we'll stream it.
I have 2 minutes on this map,
Alright, we'll set up
so
stream
just
when
finish your
then,
Boston.
and then I will pop it up on the stream and we will watch that to end stream with.
Let's hope I get a little bit of streamer luck because I'm on stream technically, you know.
Uh-huh.
But streamers always get the luck with the shorts, you know? Except unless you're in.
Yeah, streamer luck. Mm-hmm. Yes. Have you guys seen me get lucky with a lot of stuff? It happens every now and then, but I don't think considering streamer luck's supposed to always be active, I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know how I'm at 20 bill. I had 0 last Sunday. It's
Well,
kind of
again,
insane
you got
how much I got
5.5
from
from doing your weekly bossing, so...
That's still 15 or
And then you just
14.5.
grinded like a bajillion hours, so I don't know.
It's insane how easy it is just from grinding. I guess I just never noticed because I did a whap every now and then on the Lumi, but like not really hard.
Alright, well that's that done.
I have 40 seconds left.
Can disassemble this stuff and get some more advanced crystals. Oh, we got another pink bean belt, so... Or, not pink bean belt, but pink bean cup. Let's see, did we get any advanced? We can make 1 ring. Hey, I don't care to do that. We're still missing too much XP. Is it gray like this? Yeah, it was gray like this. Okay. Where do I get dex crystals from?
I had to go to the place to mine them, I think.
Why is everything else emeralds and then randomly the thief symbol is dex? Why is it like that?
Yeah, well, I got a leopard proc apparently. Then I'm ready. Got stuck actually because my XP just ran out.
Well, I think the Lepa gives you the XP right at the start of it.
Maybe. Maybe I still got it. It's done.
Alright guys, let's watch Billy buy some cubes and spend some cubes. What are you You're cubing your hat. Alright, he's going for a cooldown hat of some nature. Ideally
Because
2
next
second
week-
with some hat. With some stat. Well, that's a 1 second
Technically.
hat.
I'm not gonna wear that, but technically it's better.
Will he get something? 36 more attempts
Probably
to go.
not. You son of a bitch. I'm not gonna get anything remotely wearable.
He'll cooldown again by 1 second.
By the way, why is this a fucking legendary line when the 2 times is also a legendary line?
Because
That's
they're
so
both
troll,
legendary
actually.
lines. Notice
So
how
troll.
MP reduction, I think 30%, and then there's like another one or something. There's some other ones
Oh
that
yeah,
have weird like
15
double
one.
legendary lines. They just exist. Well, that could have been almost usable if that would have been some changed around values there.
Yeah, there was
13
no
in a
secondary.
oh, and he said he wasn't going to get something usable.
I'm not stopping at that.
You're not stopping at that, but I mean, it's usable. And this guy was trying to be like, I'm not going to get anything. Hmm.
Okay.
Do a second hat with
That
6% all stat.
once I get Genesis Weapon, and next Sunday we'll see. If nothing
Whoops.
like once we see the next Sundays, I'll probably just send my CRA to 22 next Sunday, and then I'll wear it all.
Anyways, that's
That'd
going to be
probably
it for me
worth
today,
it.
guys. I'm feeling pretty rough today for whatever reason, so hopefully tomorrow I feel better. But be back tomorrow with some more Maplestory. Hopefully my luck goes a little bit better tomorrow. But if you enjoy the content and you're not already following, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube side of things, give me a like and a sub. I have a Discord server that you can join into. Here's the link. And as per usual, may RNG favor you better than it does me. And based on right now, as long as you exist and do something, your RNG is probably going to be better than what I'm having right now. So,
Done with notes.
but yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Bye bye, and thank you guys for watching, as always.